Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Boom, boom, boom. We're live. We're live. We're live, guys. Welcome to the Be Bold Effects. The Bold Effect, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're about to do agent outreach with my guy Shub. We're gonna have David come on here, who's another broker. Shub is licensed in Atlanta, guys, in the great state of Atlanta. And his business model right now is agent outreach, obviously. Which honestly, with this market right now, is actually a really, really great strategy if you can be consistent with it and call a lot of agents. It takes a lot of calls with these agents to get a deal. So, Shub is new into real estate too, right, Shub?
Yeah.
So this is fun. Let me see. So yeah, guys. So welcome to the Bold Effect again, guys. So we're here to make some calls. If you're watching, put your questions in the comments. Be happy to answer the questions. And if you have a seller that you want us to call, you can actually put that in the comments. Be happy to call the seller for you. Move the now. I'm talking about leads, guys. Do not come on here with dead leads, people with no motivation. I'm talking about sellers that have motivation. Maybe you're stuck. Be happy to call them, move the ball forward. Don't need no JV at all. After that, you can just follow up with them yourself. It's just to show you, hey, next time this is what you do, this is what you do. Okay. But mainly we're going back to back today. Less talking, more calling. Back to back calling agents. I want us to talk to as much agents as we can while we're on here and try to get some both cash and creative, man. Whatever we get right now. Alrighty. I think leave. Oh, we have leave. This is my virtual acquisition leave. Guys, this one right here, leave. She is new in real estate, zero real estate background. She's been with us, I think, for about 2 months. She's killing it now. She's already transitioned into lead management, pitching creative, and everything. So she learns super fast. So happy to have her on the team. I think David will be on that New York time. Ooh, Leave, I love your background. That's a
Hello,
big.
everyone. Hi, Mamadou and Shub. I'm so excited to be on the show. Thanks for having me.
Let's go. Mr. David is here. All right, David is on that New York time. They're always late in New York, I think.
Yeah. Always passing me late.
Always. Oh man, I can't help it, guys. It's Friday.
I know, right?
Right?
So, guys, this is the team right here. Listen, I'm gonna let all of you introduce yourself first. Let people know who you are, what market you're in, where you come from, what is your background. Really quick, guys. Today, let's talk more calls. Like I want us. So we're gonna set the stage and have an actual target. How many agents we want to talk to before we get off. So if we decide we're going to talk to 15, we're not leaving until we talk to 15. Actual conversation, guys. Okay. So we're gonna set that target so that target is clear. And then maybe on the side, if we obviously my team is on here, David is here, and if we have seller follow-ups to do, guys, let's not hesitate to do them on here. People can learn from it. Obviously, do not mention the addresses. And what else? Yeah, if some people in the crowd, they're wanting, maybe they have questions, or a seller that they're dealing with, actual lead, please do not come on here with dead leads. Be happy to call them, move the ball forward. We don't want to JVs, just to show you, hey, next time this is what you do. You go in there and do it. Okay. So we're gonna start with Mr. Shub. Introduce yourself, bro. Let people know where you are and what you do.
All right, what up, everyone? My name is Shub. I'm based out of Atlanta. I'm part of Sub 2. Pretty new in real estate, but learning the ways. Active in Atlanta, also a licensed agent in Atlanta, mostly folks in the area. Any questions you have about the city? I'm born and raised here. I know the city inside and out.
My man, ATL. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Mom just mute.
The Atlanta market, guys. Sorry, I'm talking on mute. So if you're in the Atlanta market and you're looking to squat up, obviously, Shub is your guy.
Absolutely.
Right? So, David.
Yeah, what's up, guys? David. I'm out of New York City. I'm in Staten Island at the moment. Have that New York vibe, like Mamadou said before, bring that, represent all day, every day. But I've been in real estate for 8 years. Majority of that's been as a broker, commercial broker. I'm licensed here in New York State, and I focus on leasing. So anybody who does commercial leasing or has questions, I'm around. I'm definitely able to speak that language. But yeah, I've recently been with Mamadou for a bit as his acquisitions guy, our lead manager for maybe 3 months now, and yeah, it's rocking and rolling.
Let's go. Leave.
Yeah, I think that brings to me. And hi everyone, I'm Liv. I'm formerly a cold caller for Mamadou and his team, and right now I'm transitioning to lead manager. I'm just uh, over a little over 2 months in the team, and I'm so happy to be learning from the best.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So, guys, super humble. Leave. I'm telling you guys, 2 months into real estate, she's already in the leader's position. Take action. She's already doing lead management / acquisition. Already pitching terms. She learned really fast. So, all right. So, which market are we starting with, guys? Let's go. Let's get these calls in. Like, let's not waste time. So, first, let me ask you guys, what target do we want to have? Like, how many agents are we talking to today?
Me, 10.
You said 15.
I didn't say 15. I said hypothetically. The bigger number, the better.
I mean,
So
I got a lot
he's
of
at 10. That's great. I love that.
Realistically, 10. Yeah, within the time frame we got. Yeah.
10. Okay.
Conversations.
We're talking about conversation, not dollars. Yeah.
Okay.
10 for David. That's for David. Shub.
All right, I'm looking at 10 too, maybe
10
more.
guys. So we have 20. That means we need to talk to 20 agents before we leave. Okay. Anything on top of that is going. Yeah, 10. That's 20, right? Is my math correct?
Let's do it.
My math is right, right?
Right.
Bro,
On point.
I didn't study math in New York. You know what I'm saying? So. All right. So and then on top of that, what we're gonna add leave is obviously the sellers. Okay. Does that make sense? I see Mr. Dell on here. Okay. The more we are, the more fun we have. All right. Who are we starting with? So I know for you, Shub is obviously Atlanta. So we can start with you if you want. But guys, back. At the feedback, we're gonna keep it like less than 5 minutes. Boom, boom. We get to the next call. Okay.
Hey,
All right.
don't forget about Meg.
I'm sorry.
Meg?
Nick.
Meg.
Oh, Meg. No, yeah, Meg. We're gonna send her. I was saying, just send her the material. So, guys, we're dealing with an agent who, honestly, she is kind of open minded. She does know about seller finance. The challenge with her is on the sub 2 side of things. She's very, because here's the thing with agents. There's a lot of when it comes to creative finance, there's a lot of education that comes with them. You have to educate them a lot before they're like really they're ready to go. They warm up to it. They trust you. So it takes them time. Sometimes you're gonna talk to them like 7 times before that happens, right? Which is okay because we're in the follow up game, right? But she's very visual, so she want to see like YouTube videos and whatnot to just like maybe help her truly understand. If she's a monkey see monkey do type of person, I can tell her personality. So we're just gonna send her some material. So I already have somebody on it. Should Ruth will be sending that to her. All right. So I'll text her as far as follow up because she just lowered the price. She's not,
Yeah.
We'll get into that. So we're not gonna waste time with her today.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna start calling right now.
All right.
Let's get it.
I'm gonna call Rebecca. I spoke to her. Let me find notes real quick to get some background. Yeah, I spoke to her yesterday. Sellers motivated, profits unique, outdated. Properties in a trust. Owner has like medical problems. I think it's Alzheimer's. Once the seller retirement, property's been vacant about 6 months, but people still check up on it. Agent feedback from about the property was that it's overpriced and it was unique. They want to sell it. They don't want to rent it because they don't want to deal with the hassle. Time frame ASAP. This one unique thing. Lowball offers at first was a no, but now it's a yes.
She said that?
Yeah, on the call. And like on the magic number was like 330, 335. That's now.
Okay. What is the lowball? What would be a lowball offer on that? Is that a is
Oh,
it a
she didn't give
potential
up.
flip?
That's what she said. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
No, but did she tell you on the phone or did she
I
write it
don't
on her
know
details?
the actual number of low ball, but she said, "Yeah, I got low ball offers before. That was a no, but now I'm thinking they're like a yes."
I love that. That means that one not only you want to go cash first before pivoting into the creative,
Right.
but it sounds like they're open to let this go.
Right.
Okay, so the only thing what you need to find out now is more of what's going on with the seller. Is there a mortgage? Are they behind on anything? Is there any liens that we need to worry
Finance.
about? Do you know do you have actual like the property? Do you know what it looks like the inside?
Yeah.
So this is good too, right? So it's good to do a screen share and show people dope, and show people what you calling about.
So it's home free and clear. So like, so a finance opportunity.
Oh, the property doesn't need work.
And it's
Snellville.
updated.
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't need work. Okay, do you know where you need to be on cash on this? Because that's important.
I didn't check ARV, but they're looking. Their number is like 330, 335. They would accept
They will accept 335.
330, 335. That's what she said. Willing to go to.
What is the ARV?
35.
Do you know?
No.
Got it. So that means you didn't do your homework. So here's what you do. David, pull up the address, compute in the meantime while he's talking to these people. Put the numbers for him in the private chat or whatever. Shub, do you know what this property could rent for?
Rent for?
This property is not a flip. This property doesn't need work.
I don't know the rent for it. I mean, it's outdated, so it needs some updating though. Good
Am
thing.
I looking at the same property?
The Alpine.
Is it the Alpine Court?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you see it? Bro, I'm
That's
talking
it.
about as a buy and hold. Yeah, as a flip, maybe. I see you can do like the new granite, new backsplash. I don't think I would touch those cabinets. They look great. New appliances. The flooring look great, right?
Yeah,
let's
that's
see.
great.
It doesn't look like a flip. That's what I'm saying. This is not a flip. Would
Your
you-
lipstick.
Little lipstick, yeah. This is probably a hotel. You can do a hotel on it, right?
Mhm.
You can do a hotel, but you need to know what the ARV is.
Okay.
Important. So you need to know what the ARV is, so you know where you need to be in order to make a little bit of something in the back end. Obviously, right now they're overpriced because it's not selling, right?
Mhm.
You already know that. Privy is really good, guys, to find that out. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm looking up comps right now.
All right. So, did you already do fact finding with this deal, Shub? With this property?
Finding.
Yeah. Okay. So normally when you do fact finding, you should know what it could rent for because the agents usually they know, right? Is there a HOA? Those type of things, right?
It has an HOA. $8 though.
It has a HOA.
$8.
$8. So this is a HOA. We don't need to worry about. So there is a thumb of rule, guys. A rule of thumb. If you talking about a HOA and then it's like over $100, like 150, 200, whatever, then maybe it's a HOA that have money to where if they don't like rentals in the area or whatever, they can go after you. But dude, HOA is less than $100. Don't even worry about it. They don't have money, right?
Right?
Yeah. So I'm just let me see. I'm trying to find out. Dell, are you on? Are you gonna make calls in here? Or are you on? Just listening in.
4.5.
He probably at his 9 to 5. Oh, okay, listening for now. Okay, cool. All right. So let's do it. So it sounds like there's facts that is missing to me, if you ask me, right? I need to know what this property could rent for. I need to know what the ARV is, and before you jump into this call, you need to know where you need to be cash. You already spoke to her once, right?
Yeah.
So your homework after that call should have been finding out where you need to be cash. Going on Privy, get your numbers ready so that when you're on this call, potentially you can send a LOI right now.
Right.
Talking to agents, bro. All right. So here's the thing, David. If you don't mind, maybe people can get value out of this. Share your screen, show people how you like comping. All right. We're not great compers here, guys. This is not like Jamil Demji or anything. But I think, are you using Privy, David, or what are you using?
No, I'm using Deal Automator. I'm also using Zillow, and I'm going to open up Privy. You do 3.
But Shub have the MLS, bro. Shub, does the MLS allow you to do like cash comes to see like what investors buy cash for?
It doesn't show like what the percentage of equity.
That's why Preview is good. Preview is better than MLS if you ask me.
Mm.
Yeah, Preview is way better than MLS.
Account, it skews the numbers per all the factors, like build and number of beds.
It literally shows you. Let's say hypothetically there is a comp. It shows you where they bought that property cash and what they sold it at. So you have an idea of where people would be cash apples to apples type of properties. It actually shows you the cash comps. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah.
So because when you comp in a property, you have to find 2 things. One is the as-is ARV, and then the second is like the ARV after it's fixed up, right? This one all day long, guys. This is like a lipstick type of. Is a hotel basically, right? So, but regardless, we can use. You don't have access to the preview that we have.
I do. I'm bringing it up.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's use preview. It's okay. We can try to figure it out, guys. But I'd rather you have your numbers before you jump into this call because otherwise, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely on follow-up calls, you should have your numbers. On
Always
new calls, you don't need it as much, but it's good to have it on hand when you're just digging.
Right now, with your business model, Shub, with your business model, you should be comping more properties than anybody per day.
Right.
That's like your downtime right now should be comping. You should be so good at comping that nobody in Atlanta, bro, knows better, comping than you. I'm telling you.
Right.
Because that's where we lose out. Like, I suck at comping. Do not send me a property and start asking. I suck at comping. I'm lazy comping, so guess what I do? I call actual real buyers that are my friends and go, hey, where would you buy these at? And they sit down and comp. I don't comp. I'm really not good at it. I have never focused on that, but I do know, how to do, how to find out a little bit, but certain properties. I get lazy. I get lazy digging deeper, basically.
Right.
All right. So I'm not a good person to send properties to come to, but it's also because I got a million things going on. Like comping a property stress me out. Right. David, you comping it? Don't forget to share your screen. So
share screen.
Yeah, share your screen. Show people how you're doing it. You can always get value out of it.
Yeah, so this is the property here. I always love to look at, right, first thing, it's 1 story, so you can look at it here. There's probably a basement, garage. So that tells me any home that I find that maybe 2 stories is probably not comparable. I actually use Deal Automator. Actually pulls up, I don't know if you guys can see this.
Oh, Deal Automator?
Yeah, so it pulls up sales. I use this for like Texas as well because it actually has all MLS data from my understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And I just look at the date. So if I scroll here, we're looking at a 3-bed, 3-bath, right? This is 3-bed, 3-bath. So I look at all the comps that are in. It looks like this is probably like a mile radius from the actual site or building home we're looking at. And I look at the date of sale. That's the most important thing. I'm trying to find something that's within 6 months of recent or have sold within past 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So the top 3 here, you can see are all within like a $400,000 number, skews from 420 to 475, but they're all 4 beds and the lease is like 2 baths. So we're at 3.3. So I would say, the next thing you do is you'd actually have to look at each one of these 3, right? Where are they compared? It looks like there's no major road here. These look like smaller roads that people, I guess, drive on. So we're not crossing any major, highway. So I think we should be fine looking at a majority of these comps. I'm just gonna, choose this one, and hold on. Let me copy and paste. What I want to do is see if these are renovated homes. So Yeah, so it's either what I was saying before. This is 2 stories, so I'm not sure this would be the best comp, but it's something to consider. Next one, search, same thing. Go to realtor.com.
No.
Another 2-story home.
Right. You're trying to find apples to apples, same layout, same. That's what you're doing right now, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a home that is 1 story. That another two-story home. So the idea is to find a 1-story home that traded within ideally 6 months. You could probably go back 12 months if you can't find anything
Right.
that is as close to a 4-bed, I'm sorry, 3-3, right?
Right.
And that you can essentially you can add or plus, you can add or subtract, 10,000 on, say, I'm assuming for this market in Georgia, maybe let's just throw out a number like 10,000 for a new bathroom, 15,000 for a new bed. So with these 4-bed, 3.5 bath, I would probably subtract maybe like 15,000 K from the sale price. And
Right.
then that would bring it down to like a 3-3. And then I just divide by the square footage and I'll get that per square foot and I just multiply it. If that makes sense. So we're looking at this home here, right? So the square footage of the home, pretty big, 3,360 square feet. So I'd want to get per square foot number and just multiply it.
This is a 1 floor, right?
This is a 1 floor, yeah. So, I mean, Deal Automator is pumping out a average value around like 398. I believe Realtor, or I'm sorry, Redfin is saying 355. So I'm assuming you're probably in between 350 and 400. So I mean,
I
do a little bit more digging. I don't want to take away from the calling, but I'll do a little bit more digging. I'll throw it in the chat.
yeah, I don't think with this market you probably, because otherwise they could sell it, right?
Right.
So right now, number one, guys, right off the top, right now, just because of this market, you want to. So let's say hypothetically the ARV, meaning when the property is fully fixed up, what is worth after repair value. If let's say hypothetically right now is 350, you want to subtract 10% right off the top from that. So you wouldn't go with 350, it's 10% less already right out the gate, right? Then you start your numbers from there. Okay. Also, I mean on the hotel, bro, where you're not, I mean, I don't know, you're right, it's outdated, but I don't know if
It's huge.
Yeah, it's big. It's a pretty big home.
yeah. Did she tell you, Shub, if she's getting a lot of calls from actual investors or is it all homestead?
I don't remember. I don't think they're getting that many calls. I may mix up two with them. I talked to a couple in Snellville. I don't think they're having a lot of activity.
Okay. So the main thing here is obviously before we pivot to terms, guys, we need to know where we need to be on cash. That's a really important number here.
So let's see.
All right. With this one here, I mean, if we could find like a apples to apples flip in that area, that's why I kind of like Zillow. You know how you have Zillow map? It literally shows you the properties right nearby. When you come in on Zillow, I really like that layout. But okay, but because here, if you call this lady, like, what was your goal?
Go pitch creative. I'll go sell it. Finance.
Why creative? First, you start with cash. She said now they're ready for a low ball.
Right.
I wouldn't go creative first. I would see where. Huh?
Yeah, I keep focusing too much on creative that I kind of blow away cash. Like it's a bad habit.
Can still make deals, but you gotta get it at a discount. So now you do need to find out, did she disclose what was those low, like what is the highest cash offer she got before? Did she tell you that?
No.
Okay. Did you ask her and she didn't, or you didn't?
I asked. I was like, so had you been getting a lot of low ball offers? She was like, yes. I was like, can you give me an idea if I'm in the same ballpark or not?
What was the answer?
She was like, well, we get a lot of low ball offers, but yeah, now they're looking at it, yeah. They give me a number. I can listen to the call again to get confirmed, but
They're slick. Yeah. All right. Because I'm just thinking about it, right? But maybe you can already call her, have a conversation, right?
Right.
With this property, I think right now, let's see. This is Atlanta, right?
Yeah, Snellville, Atlanta. Yep.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Right now, they have it listed at 355. Is that it?
Yeah, 355.
355. Okay. Definitely try to find out, bro, what is the highest offer they got, but never start that question with would you mind sharing with me? People always go no.
Yeah.
Right? Just slide it in. Okay, so you got offer. So where did it come in at? Like be very confident when you don't ask permission, basically. That's what I mean by that. But let's say hypothetically times 75%. I think somewhere around like 260, bro, might not be bad to get it at. That's like
That's for
I'm
renovation.
just throwing the number out there. That's like
Yeah,
75
just for renovation, but like $70,000 in renovation.
But it doesn't need 7,000.
Yeah. I always throw in this. I like the windows are the most expensive part of the house. I was like, man, I think those windows may need to be updated, and those are the expensive part of the house, right? So
Yeah, but what happened if he doesn't?
yeah,
She's not dumb. She know it. So you don't want to like go through the rabbit hole of talking about things that need renovation, but it actually doesn't. It's just a matter of, hey, I'm looking at this property. I think when we fix it up, we'll be looking to probably refinance and hold it.
Mhm.
What you think this could rent for? But in order to refinance, we have to walk in with a little bit of equity, right? So this is where we would be. What do you think about this number? But try to find out first where she's at. Is anybody else going to see it right now? You know what? Don't overthink the call.
right.
Yeah,
Like-
don't overthink it.
Consideration.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Think for her, say investors that you know, like ourselves, would probably be around this number. Like Mamadou said, 260. So that would probably be like a 375 ARV, which I'm kind of thinking what I would say to go in at. But yeah, don't overthink it.
you said what number?
Like 375 ish.
ARV?
Yeah, I'm seeing a bunch. There's a lot of homes that sold. It seems like this home here is a pretty big home compared to what is around in the market here.
Okay, then I'm curious why it's not selling at 355. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe the broker can give you some insight on that.
You gotta know that, right? But again, guys, with this market right now, I'm not even going with that 375 ARV. Even if you fix it up right now, really good, you probably
Market's
won't be
going
able
down.
to sell it for that much.
Market's correcting.
Right? So I would be, again, when you also giving offers, guys, don't give people rounded numbers because it seems like something you just made up. You didn't think about it. You know what I mean? Like give them like 262, 259, 99. Those not rounded numbers. Anyway, let's go. Let's make the calls, guys. David can keep comping if you find anything sold cash.
I'm gonna stick to 262.
Hello.
Hey, Rebecca, this is Chubb.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good today.
Yeah, is it still a good time to talk?
Yes,
Yeah, all right. How's your Friday going? It's going good?
it's pretty good. I've been, I do a lot of land acquisitions and development, so I've been, talking to the county all day.
Right. The county, right? Yeah. I mean, one thing I don't know a lot about is land, but yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to make sure. I thought someone hit me, so I'm just trying to figure that out.
Right. That makes sense. But yeah, I got an opportunity to kind of do some research on the home. Yeah. So do you know the idea what the rent could go for on the property?
So what now? The rent?
Yeah, the rent rate in the area that could go for the property.
The rent rate. I would think you could probably go 18 to 2,000, maybe even 22 on it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not too familiar with Snellville, so I was kind of like wondering what could be really go for it. Okay. So yeah. So did you give me an idea of like what like the other offers kind of look like? When
Right. The other offers, like I said, were coming in, and the reason we were having, I think, some problems with some of the offers is that before it was painted, and we now have it painted, so that helps it a little bit.
Okay.
But I mean, I think right here, kind of where we're at, is what we were getting. Those we got was when we had it at $395, and it was going for like $350, $355, somewhere in there.
Okay. All right, makes sense. So how's it going so far? Any walkthrough schedules? Any actions?
Well, we have, and then it's kind of one of those. It's gotten a little stale now, And I, had planned to kind of shake things up again this week by maybe saying, hey, tell them to lower at least, $500 or something just to get it kind of out there again.
Okay. So what's been some of the holdups to close any of these offers?
I think it's really been on the high side, is what I think.
Okay. It's the high side.
Yes. Yeah, with the pricing has been high on it. And like I said, I think it needs updating, so that's been part of the problem.
So do you guys go to escrow with any of these offers yet, or no?
No, we haven't, Tom.
I'm just writing down notes. So all of these has been investors who've been submitting offers?
No, these are not really. These have been individuals, not investors.
So like Homestead, right? Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So just trying to figure out what to compare the right number and stuff. I've been spoken with my team, right? So the number, like, just for like saying like, okay, what can we do? I mean, like we said like before, some of the things need to be kind of updated, right? So like our number is kind of in like 262-ish.
I will get off it, but I don't think they're going to do that. I know 300 is what they're trying to come out with. Okay. They want to, that I think. I mean, I know that they don't want to go that low, but that's what they want to walk away with.
Right. Okay. So 300 is the magic number they're looking for. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, with the renovations, I was talking to my GC about like they're starting to look through the pictures, just kind of getting a kind of an eyeball on it. He was just kind of giving me some estimates, like, okay, yeah, that's like some of the things do need updated. There's nothing. There's no. Last time the roof has been updated.
She says, my friend, like I said, it's in a trust, so she really doesn't know a lot about it. But she thought there was that she had seen at some point a warranty for the roof. So I really have no clue. I cannot give you an exact time.
Okay. And you said the mortgage was paid off, right?
Actually, she said there was $30,000 owed on it.
Okay. All right. All right. And do you know that? Trying to see what else is there. So in the landscaping, it was like there's no water, there's no any real damage with landscape that needs to be updated. Like we have to like kind of reshift anything.
Oh no, none of that. The landscaping is and like the lay of the topography, all that is fine. There's no problems with any of that. There's no drainage problems, anything of that nature. Okay.
All right. You know what I'm gonna do? So let me do some homework and see potentially if we come to 300. I probably need to see my team is like, hey, this is a number. Like, is it a yay or nay on this? And if we could come up to it, I know ours was at 262, but that's too low for you guys.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So what happens if they don't get that number? Will they just keep it?
They are in no rush at all to sell. So if them having the house is not bothering them, one bit.
Okay. All right. Makes sense. All right. Definitely gonna reach back out and see what we could come up to top of 300. If it's not, we definitely want to stay in touch, just like relationship wise. But yeah, we'll see what we do. But actually, I appreciate you, Rebecca. Still there? Yeah, I'm still here. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. Definitely, I'm gonna cut back to you, see if we could do 300, and come back to you and see and we'll speak again.
Okay, thanks.
All right, thank you, Rebecca. Enjoy your weekend.
You too. Bye.
Yeah, I gotta get my numbers right.
Boom.
I gotta get my numbers right,
guys. No, most importantly, bro, you gotta be bold, man.
Yeah,
bold on these calls. Right. You're not flowing the conversation. You're way overthinking what you're gonna say, and so you're looking at me typing, and so you wait until I type to say something. You don't do that. Just keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
Ask regular questions as, hey, is there any action? Do you have any work coming up? Right? What does it look like? Any other properties maybe you have that needs a little bit more love than this one that we can look at?
Right.
Right? Any other like keep talking, keep the conversation going, right?
That's the thing. My mind's so focused on seller finance, so like the creator, like I got pulled away for like actually.
Yeah, but you're an investor. You're not just don't lock yourself in the box, but also is that's not it. It's like you lose confidence. You lose confidence when David, when you guys put something, put it in the actual comment box if you have access. Do you have access to it?
I gotta make an account. I'll figure it out.
Okay, no worries. Because the private chat, I'm having a hard time saying it. Don't lock yourself in the box. What you're looking for is a deal.
Right.
Whether that's creative, whether that's cash. But guess what you have? With this lady, bro, you could have switched into innovation, for example.
Right.
Hey, how about if we just came in, spend the money to renovate this property and get paid at the end? Would they be open to something like that? Because it sounds like they want a little bit higher than what, and then find out is like, so are you telling me this property has been on the market for this long and no investors called you, only homestead buyers?
Mhm.
Right?
Right.
Did you have anything? Did you guys actually go to escrow with any of these offers you're talking about?
So no.
Or was it just verb? Okay, it was just verbals. Oh wow, okay. So they're all verbals. Nobody came to you with an actual real offer. Okay, great. Okay, that tells me maybe these sellers have time. Am I guessing that right? Right?
Yeah. 30,000 the mortgage. That could pay
Right.
off.
Why is this seller selling? Right? What's really their motivation, right?
I mean, that
Okay,
guy's
not that motivated.
retire at his Alzheimer's.
They got Alzheimer's, right? But maybe there's family people that need to get paid on this transaction. Whatever, you need to find that out, right? Who's the black swan? Maybe people that you're not addressing. But remember, as not only as a creative finance guy, bro, you have so many options.
Right.
This could be a potential innovation. It could be, hey, that's one way I would have took this lady. But the problem is you don't know your numbers here. I don't even know where you need to be. But guess what just happened? She just her by herself, she gave you a 55,000 reduction. That means even that 300,000 is not the actual real number.
It's lower.
They would potentially take lower, but you gotta dig deeper into. Hey, let me ask you something. You've had a lot of offers. I'm sure they did inspections. By now, you should know when somebody go through a bank to get a loan to buy a house, they have an inspection. The bank actually sends somebody to see the property. Did you have any inspections on this property? Yeah. Okay. Would you mind sharing that inspection disclosure with me so I can see potentially what's wrong? Because maybe we're overthinking the repairs. Maybe it doesn't need as much as we're thinking. That would help us maybe come up on a number a little bit. Something. The reason you're stuck is because you're thinking what to say instead of just having a conversation. You're way overthinking it. And guess what else? When you're stuck, boom, listen. Okay, I'll go back to my underwriter. Maybe I'll have him give you a call and we touch base from there.
Right.
Let me tell him what you told me right now. Because remember, dude, I can call her and let's see if we can move the ball forward. You don't have to be stuck there and think about what to say.
Right.
Move on. Right? But this was great. This is a good call. But I think there's an opportunity with this lady. But we're gonna have to find out, what is actually you can even text her. Ask her, did they do any inspection on this property? And if so, does she have that inspection disclosure? Because maybe we're overthinking the repairs that we have to do onto this. And maybe that will help us come up on that number a little bit. Does she mind sharing that, right? Because an inspector usually, okay, guys, let's go. Next call. So
Let's
that
go.
lady,
Oh, no worries. I'm ready to go.
okay, let's go. So that lady Shub, we're gonna call her. We just need to figure out where we need to be. So ask her that question, and then we'll figure
Inspection
out.
report, right?
Huh?
Inspection report, right?
If they did any inspection on this property, if so, does she mind sharing the inspection? But tell her why. Hey, that might help us come up on this number. Maybe we're overthinking, the repairs because you're only looking at it online. But our crew is too busy with projects to send them over just to walk through right now, right? So is it really going to help us if you can help us with that, right? Or you can mute yourself and call her back for that. It's up to you, but get that information. All right, David, let's go. Next call.
All right, I put the address in the chat. I found a comp, so I'm gonna bring it up.
Okay.
So this home I'm gonna call on. It's on Oak Leaf Circle in Austin, Texas. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath. I found another 3-bed, 2-bath, not that far. It looks like maybe almost like a block and a half away. That sold for. Oh, it's not scrolling. Let me find that out right now, and then I'll call. That's too bad. 712. Wow. 712,000. So this home that I'm going to call, they just had a price cut today, and they already dropped the price. It's almost $60,000.
Woo, let's go.
There's motivation here, and I want to find out why. So everyone who may be listening, I'm only trying to find properties that have price drops. So here I go.
That's a great what market are you calling?
Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas. All right, let's go.
I'm calling.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
I'm gonna read dial.
Hello?
Hey, Steve.
Yeah,
Hey, this is David from Tribe Home Buyers. How are you?
good.
Good. Look, I found your. Looks like you have a listing here in Austin, Oak Leaf Circle.
Yeah.
2005. Yeah, I came across that. I was, I had it saved here. It looks like you had a price drop today. Just was curious what's going on there. I am a buyer in the market.
Well, they are motivated to go ahead and get it sold ASAP.
I love that. So, so tell me what brought the price drop to what happened there? Are you just not getting enough activity?
We got some activity, just no one's pulled the trigger. It's a lot of competition in the neighborhood right now, and so they decided to drop it because they're ready to move on.
Okay, and the homeowner lives in the person lives in the home that's selling it.
No, he moved out and got a place in South Austin, so they're just ready to move on, man.
Got it. So he's ready to move on, and he doesn't want to rent it.
No, does not want to rent it.
Got it. Got it. Because I'm looking at pictures here. It looks beautiful, by the way. So whoever staged that did a good job. Yeah. So again, I am a buyer. I'm gonna figure out where I may be on a cash. I have an idea, but yeah, last thing.
We're pretty close to where we need to be right now already.
Oh, okay. So you have there's a price that your buyer has in mind.
Basically the price that we dropped it to. I mean, if you look, it's a pretty significant drop.
Yeah, I saw that based on some comps that I'm seeing in the market.
Now comps and what we started at. We started at 739, and we got some interest at that point. The house on the corner sold for 830 earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So at this price, you're getting a really good. At this price point is a really good price point right now.
I feel that. So, I hear that. And let's just say you don't get someone to come in at this price. What's next for your seller?
I'm not sure, but you're the second call, and I dropped the price 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, I saw my phone got a message coming from Zillow notifying me on that.
Yeah, so I think that a lot of people were watching the price and watching the neighborhood. So that's one of the dramatic price drops, just to get people off the fence.
Got it. So the person who lived here is just moving out of the area, if I'm understanding correctly. They're not like an investor. They just a homeowner trying to move to a different part of Austin.
Yeah.
Got
The
it. Got
husband,
it.
well, okay, so it's divorce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the husband was living there and he moved out.
So it's okay. So they are both on title.
Yeah.
And they just have to sell it to as part of the divorce decree.
No, he could live in it. I don't think he'll do another price reduction. He'll just move out of his rental and go back to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Understood. Okay. Interesting.
And
So
buy her out, but just buy her interest out. Because now he has proof that the house isn't worth $730. He can buy her out at $599 instead of $730.
So I'm sorry. So say that again. So he's gonna buy the interest in this home.
He can if he want to. He can buy his ex-wife out of the house at $5 or whatever price we have it at now, $599.
Mm-hmm.
Have $599. Just give her the difference. You know how it works. And then instead of $700,
Right. Right. Okay. And let me just get to the chase here. So 3-bed, 2-bath. I just want to make sure I have the right details as far as bed to bath, and then it's about 2,200 square feet. No basement.
Yep. Wait, how many square feet you said?
Looks 1,229 square feet.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So what I want to do is I want to crunch some numbers here on my end. I am a buyer in this market. I'm talking to a bunch of realtors. My team, we buy about 6 homes a month, and it's a matter of if the price and the deal makes sense to us. So let's say worst case scenario, you don't get your price at $599, and they just have that need to sell. What would you think if I were to take care of you on your commission and do some type of throw a proposal out there or an idea like sell you guys seller finance me? Would that be something you'd be open to present to your seller? I'm sorry, your the couple that you're dealing with.
I will present it to them, but they need to get out of the house ASAP.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll obligated to present all offers, but I don't know if that will work. I mean, I think they're looking for a traditional sale, no seller side financing.
Okay. Is there a mortgage?
Actually, we talked about seller financing before.
Okay.
And they weren't open to that.
Why? What was wrong with it?
I don't know. They just weren't open to it. I mean, they have to both agree upon it, and it's a divorce situation. They can hardly agree on anything.
Yeah, that's a complicated situation you're dealing with there. I get it. You guys, they probably just want to cash out then, and they did the right thing, put it on the market with a realtor.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, I'd like to say, if anything, I will see where I may be at cash, because I am looking at comps here, and they seem, like you said, some homes of similar size sold for over $700,000. What I'm seeing, so I think I may be at where I don't know. Let me run some numbers, and then again, as a plan B, I would be glad to go down and talk and have a discussion with your clients as to maybe doing something creative on terms. We probably would need to talk to both sides, or you would, because again, it sounds like there's a mess there that you're dealing with. But yeah, we do buy homes creatively where people do seller finance us, assuming there's no mortgage here.
No, there's a mortgage.
There is a mortgage. Okay, yeah. So we also take over homes subject to the existing mortgage in place. We'll just take over the payments.
Okay.
I mean, that's a whole nother discussion for another day. Yep.
All right, thanks.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Boom, 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 boom.
The first one, that's all right. It's okay. It's a nice looking home, and he's right. There are some comps that are like 100,000+ above what they're currently asking at. So,
yeah, but why is it not selling?
I don't know.
Right?
It's weird.
Why is it not selling? What has been the biggest challenges for selling?
Yeah.
Did you get any offers? Anybody went to escrow? Anybody actually, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I could have dug deeper into all that. I could have dug into, all right, well, are you able to tell me where those offers came in at? It sounds like
Right.
there is some activity. Uh, yeah, yeah.
You have to, because agents always hide
Yeah.
those cards. If you notice, even when they take pictures, they don't take what's wrong with the house. They
No.
find angles where you can only see what's wrong if you walk through the house. Right? So you want to ask those questions with agents. Like if he's listed, guys, those people are probably getting blown up. You don't want to waste a lot of time on the first call. I'm talking on the first call. You don't want to waste a lot of time with, the seller. What is the seller story? Where the heading? Not a lot of time because you don't have that rapport and credibility yet for them to waste a lot of time on it. So like it gets them to the point where they want to rush you off the phone.
Yeah, they got time is money for them.
Right? But if you talk to them 2-3 times and you have rapport, they actually spill the beans at that point. If they know, I found that some agent they don't even know because they don't even ask the sellers these things. They just go, okay, I got the listing, I'm gonna list it, get my commission. Right? They don't go dig deeper into, like, I don't think they're trained like us real estate investors to ask certain questions to sellers, right? But with this guy, to be honest, I mean, he gave you a lot, but I feel like you could have moved on and not waste a lot of time with the seller story or whatever. I mean, it's great, you got that. But when he brought up divorce, bro, I already know these people, they want cash first.
Yeah,
Oftentimes when when there is a divorce, is super super rare. You're gonna be able to convince both parties. They hate each other. They don't want to be, dude. They want to move on, right? So getting them on the seller finance or whatever is like having them married again. They do not want to hear that. There's always one party that want their cut like right now, or they'll just blow the deal just because they hate the other party. Right.
Yeah.
So with this one, he just did a major price drop. I'm looking to lowball the heck out of this guy.
Yeah, I think
Give him the cash, but you just find out why, if they didn't go to escrow with anybody, why. Those are the things that will give you maybe where you need to be, what you need to pay attention, what's wrong with the house. Because we don't know, like, why is it not selling? 100 grand over, bro? Why is it not selling? There's something there, right? That's what you need to find out instead of spending a lot of time with, that's like, I think he repeated also, like when you go the creative route and people are like, we already spoke about that before, da da da. You don't want to spend a lot of time on it, especially with this type of lead here. Right? Save it for the next call. It's fine. You know what? Let me do my homework. Let me send you in an offer where I would be cash. I'll call you first, so you let me know if that's an offer you would even present, or if it's too low, maybe I need to come a little bit higher because I want to make sure anything I send you, your sellers would at least sleep on it. Would you mind if I just call you, give it to you verbal first before I send in the offer? Right. And again, guys, you're missing out on something. Why aren't you asking people if they have anything else you can look at?
Yeah, I forgot on that one. Usually I ask.
You have to, man, with these agents. Maybe they have a packet listings or whatever, right? But also remember to tell people what you're looking for. Right? Hey, I'll be honest with you. I'm looking at this property right now with the market the way it is and interest rates and whatnot. We're really mostly highly focused on buy and hold, so adding our portfolio. Because flip right now, like you go in, you fix up the property, everything nice, you spend all this money just for it to sit like 100 days on the market. It's not because the market is bad, it's because buyers cannot afford the payments because of the interest rates. So we're mostly looking for cash flowing assets. What do you think? What is the potential for this property, you think, when it comes to that? What do you think I could rent this property for? You probably know the area. Is there anything that I need to be aware of, like HOAs or whatnot? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Go into that so that people know what you're looking for. Not just ask them a bunch of questions, but the guy really don't know who you are. Like, what are you looking for? Because maybe this won't work, but guess what? If they have the next potential that fits your criteria, guess what they'll do? If you have good rapport with them, they'll send it to you. And that's like straight to the chase. You're not wasting a lot of time. You're being very clear on what you want. And you're taking 5 minutes of the time. And then the next call, maybe they'll give you 10. Does that make sense?
Yeah. All right. I'll try and make
so
sure.
This one is what's the next step with this one? Do you know?
I'm gonna comp it and I'm gonna follow up with them.
All right.
And dig in a little bit more. Kind of also on the next call, definitely talk a little bit more about what we're doing. and then pivot, really find out what the issue is, why this didn't sell, and then give the cash off. I think understanding why they dropped it so much is very relevant to understanding how to present the cash offer with this one.
But he said it. They're highly motivated.
They're highly motivated.
It's a divorce.
But what's wrong with the home? Why hasn't any of those offers?
That's different. That's the condition.
The condition. Well, I need to find out what's
Yeah.
going on.
But that's what I'm saying. This was the call for it.
Yeah,
You
yeah. That
spend too much time finding out what's wrong with the seller, not the house. That's what I was saying. So with this one, you should have, because now guess what? You have to go do the homework, find out where you need to be cash, but you don't know what's wrong with the house. Is there any pictures online?
Yeah, there are.
Oh, okay.
I can find out what the ARV is and just work backwards.
Yeah.
Find out that way. That's the thing where I was gonna go with the next call.
That's
And
a
so
huge price cut.
Yeah, but understanding where the ARV is and then walking backwards
Yeah.
with him on the phone as to the condition, confirming it.
I
and
can
then-
tell you right now, bro. Most people right now, properties that are fully fixed up, the issue is really not if it's like this property doesn't seem like it needs a lot of work.
No, it doesn't. It looks like
Right.
it's right.
The
Everything.
challenge right now is really not the properties. You can have a fully fixed up flip and you're still not able to sell it. The problem is not the house.
Interest rates.
People cannot afford the payments. That's where the problem is. So now you just need to be able to place yourself as an investor. Why do you buy? How do you buy? And what is your exit? So are you buying cash and sit on it, or are you buying cash to refinance and hold it? Because right now is a market that's up to flip.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's how you get to place yourself right now. So if I buy it, I have to walk in with equity, to be honest with you. You just need to find out, let's say, work backwards. If you went to a lender right now, how much do you think they'll give you on this property?
70% on what they think the value,
What the property is worth, right? What it's going to appraise for.
what it's praised for.
Another really important question is, have they appraised this property? That's good to know, right? Because if they did, you want to see that. So you're going to get 70% of the appraisal, right? So you want to be really, you want to be at that number because your goal is to refi. Is not to buy a cash and sit on the cash. You don't want all your money tied up on one property. Once they understand that, then they're more receptive. Okay, I see where you're coming from, right? Doesn't mean the deal is gonna go through, but at least they can present it. So I think I wouldn't waste a lot of time with the condition because it's obvious. You can see it online. I mean on the it doesn't seem like it needs,
Yeah.
All right.
Good feedback, man.
Boom. All right, Liv, come up here. So that's already one for Shub, one for Lee, one for you, David. Shub, did you text the lady? You're on mute.
She said there's no report.
There's no report. Yeah, that means there was no activity in this house. All right,
And that's good for us, though.
there's no activity. So you really today do not let today pass before we find out where we need to be on that property.
Okay.
Even that means calling a buyer in the area, bro.
Right.
All right. Okay. Let's go. Leave. Leave. Do you have somebody you need to follow up on?
It's a completely fresh lead.
Okay. Completely. Fresh. Love that.
Let me try to. Let me know if you can hear it. Okay.
Don't forget to mute yourself when you bring up the address.
Can you hear it?
No.
Oh my god.
Are you calling from your computer?
Yeah. Yeah, I think while I figure this out, can we have someone else?
So, in order for it to work, normally you need to be logged in, maybe on your computer on the stream, and then calling with on your phone on the speaker. It's not gonna work otherwise. I don't think it's gonna work. Okay.
All right.
So while you figure it out, let's go. Let's move on to the next Shub. Let's go. I don't even think I'm pronouncing Shub's name right.
Oh.
Shub.
Uh,
Shub. Okay. I'm
All right.
just, I don't know.
This one. Let me send you the. I did a quick ARV. I think 245 might be a safe bet just because it's like it's renovated. It's been on the market. The seller actually taking a loss on this property because she wants 300, but like just with the market condition, it's going a little less. So, Postman Johnny.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
Hey, Johnny? Yeah. I probably should call you back. You seem busy. Yeah, who's it? Shug, remember we talked about the property on Celia Way?
Oh, yeah. I still haven't talked to my buyer.
Okay. Okay.
I really haven't talked to her, so I'll get back to you.
Okay. All right. When you think is a good time to follow up?
Pick me back up on Monday.
All right, Monday. All right, I'll call you Monday.
Okay.
All right, bye. It's not like a car wash.
Yeah, that sounded like a ghost. Sounded like a ghost.
That's why you go triple dial.
That's crazy. All right, let's go on to the next.
All right, let me go ahead and try.
Boom! Now we can hear it.
Hear it? Yeah.
Can you put the volume up?
Sure.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
Okay, let me try again.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
I'm triple dialing.
Your call has been forwarded to an.
I have no luck for the seller.
All right. I mean, that's fine. You already did the triple dial, so let's go. All right. On to the next. Who?
It'd be me.
Boom, boom. Let's go. Guys, if you're watching, if you have a seller that you want us to call, put it in the comments. I'll bring you up here and we'll call your seller and move the ball forward. Okay. No need to JV. You can follow up with them later. Or if you have a very specific question for an actual lead, put it in the comments. I'll bring you up to answer your question. Be happy to do it.
So this one seems to be close to retail.
Okay.
There's a home that's sold pretty similar. Just one more bet. So this is a 3-2. Sold at the 4-3 for 530 in May.
Okay.
Let me call. This also had a price drop. 90.
How much?
Hey, is it Catherine?
Yes, it is.
Hey, how are you? This is David with Tribe Home Buyers. Calling about, looks like you have a listing here on Lily Terrace, 1203. Yep, I have it opened here on Zillow. I'm taking a look at it right now. Just was curious to see what's going on here.
What questions do you have?
So I see that there is a price drop. Looks like it was in the later part of last month. So you're asking $499. So my team, we're looking for long-term holds here in the Austin, Texas market. And again, we're just trying to see what deals work for us. So I just wanted to give you a call and see if we can maybe be a good fit here.
Okay. So what kind of questions do you have? I mean, it's an area, that's very close to downtown. Where are you guys located?
We have a partner in Dallas. We're in 7 states. I'm on the East Coast. But yeah, like I said, we're pretty active now in Austin.
Yes, and there's some opportunity there because things have just not moved as quickly as they were moving in the last month or so.
Right, that's what I'm hearing a lot and seeing. The market definitely changed. So so the home is vacant, I take it.
It is vacant. It has been almost completely redone since the owners purchased it. Everything's been updated, upgraded, even plumbing.
Got it.
And it's all listed in there. So it is listed in there. It's actually my partner, who's my daughter's listing, because she has all the real details. So and I'm driving, so I'm kind of talking from not looking at any documents.
All good. Stay safe. Yeah, so I'm looking at the pictures. It looks pretty clean and it staged very nicely. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath, if I'm correct.
Yes, it was one of the smaller homes that originally had 4 bedrooms, and I converted it and remodeled it a few years ago, so they would have a larger bathroom with the primary bathroom as well.
Awesome.
Barn doors and all of that stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now, and it's about 1,135 square feet.
Yeah, about that, and they put the entire gating around the perimeter, so that because those properties over there don't have garages, and so that just gives you a level of being able to get into your own property and have your car behind the gate.
Mm-hmm. So the price drop, are you able to speak about that? Is it just because of the interest rates and people are coming in with offers that just don't make sense to, I guess, your seller?
Yeah, well, you'd have to talk to my partner about it. I would say theoretically, for most places, the interest rates have just gotten a few people to back off for a while. People looking at it should be able to speak to what's been going on in relationship to the decision to make that price drop.
Mm-hmm. So you've had no real offer on the table, it sounds like.
Well, she'd have to answer that because really.
Yeah, okay, I hear it.
Yeah, she takes all the calls on that, and I could give her your phone number if you'd like.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Is it on the listing as well?
No, it's Catherine Carrillo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pulled it up from the Central Texas one. So under Avor, it went under her name initially. Okay, got it.
Yeah, is it Christina?
Yes, it's Christina.
Got it. Okay, I can probably find her number and call her right now.
Yes, and I can I'm stopped at a light, so I could actually probably pull up her number for you. I really, this is terrible. I don't even remember phone numbers anymore.
Neither do I. Everything is in my phone saved.
Yeah, it's 512-350-5560.
5560.
Yeah.
Awesome.
512-350-5560.
Awesome. I appreciate that.
Okay.
All right. I will give her a call right now.
All right. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks for your time. Bye. Yeah, there. I'm just gonna call the decision, the lead broker on the.
Okay, is she just helping put it on the MLS or what?
Yeah, she's just, I guess, helping with the calls.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Calls. Sometimes,
I've done that on some of my projects where I just have an agent put it on the MLS for me, but they don't respond to the calls. We do it ourselves, so we pay a flat fee.
I think it's more of like a person who's a frontline person to kind of defend all the non-real people calling.
Oh my God. No.
But I'll call this lady right now.
Let's go.
Oh, she's calling me.
Ooh. Just motivated, bro.
I got it. Christina. Yeah, they're sisters. So home looks really nice, by the way.
You reached Christina in Korea with Realty Solutions. I'm unavailable to take your call at this time. Please send me a text message for a fast
Call again.
What type of VM is that? Can you send me a text message?
Yes. Yes. Hi, Christina.
Yes.
Yes. Hi. This is David with Tribe Home Buyers. I was just speaking with your sister, Catherine.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Hi. I was looking at this home you have here on Lily Terrace in Austin.
Yes.
Yeah, I have it opened up here on Zillow.
Okay.
I am a buyer here in Austin. My team, we're trying to be consistent on buying 6 homes a month. We are buying for our own portfolio, long-term hold. So yeah, I saw there was a price cut here. I do have a bunch of homes saved in my Zillow, and I just follow a few of them. Wanted to call and see what's going on here.
Yeah, we did a huge price cut. So basically, my client, my seller wants out, right? So she's in California. These were rentals for many years. She's put a lot of work into that particular one over the years, like new plumbing, and anyways, it just became like, it just became too much, and she wasn't able to rent it for kind of like this management company. Long story short, when the taxes came in this year, we were high, and she's like, I want out, I'm going to sell it and move to another state and invest, right? So then we did another remodel on it. So we did a whole bunch of stuff, put a wraparound gate, all that, did everything possible, listed it, and then obviously the market kind of it stopped basically right before he listed it. So we moved to 600,000, which was actually at market value. However, she's desperate now and needs out by November, so we dropped it over, I think, 100,000. And we are still willing to negotiate something. So
interesting. You said a lot there. So let me see if I caught all that. So your client is an investor from California?
Yes, yeah, she doesn't live there.
Okay, and she has, I'm assuming, other homes as well?
Just haven't one in Austin, yeah.
And is that one for sale too? We could maybe talk about a package deal?
So it's not for, well, there's a renter in there, and I don't know if she decided to do a month-to-month with them or what. Possibly, yeah, depends.
Amazing. We can talk about that after. I just want to really focus on this one. But yeah, that would be something I'd be open to talk about. Now, as far as so it sounds like your client is just trying to divest out of this one. You said immediately. You said like you gave me by November. Right.
Yeah, she wants out here by November if possible. I mean, you know, so that's if possible. So I don't know, you know.
Is there something I should know about this property that's making her sell by that date? Because it seems pretty.
She wants a new car for herself and her baby in California. She's like over dramatic. She's my friend too, right? So yeah, she's over dramatic. She lives in Orange County. She's like, I need out. I need a car, blah blah, right? I need it out by November. So that's the only reason. It's straight. It has nothing to do with the actual property itself. It has to do with she wants the money in her account to buy certain things and then just get out of Texas. Basically, she's over it.
That's funny. I'm sorry. That makes me that's making me smile, but I hear it.
Right? I'm being honest. Full transparency, right? Like the property, she actually took very, very good care of the property. She had a property management take care of the property when she was renting it. And she did all kinds of like, they told her to do her plumbing, and she's done like 2 remodels, and she's done everything under the sun to keep, to maintain that property. So, I mean, she's done well by it. She hasn't let anything go, no negligence or anything. So the property itself is been very well maintained.
Yeah, it looks very well staged. It looks clean. There's no HOA. I'm assuming. I'm reading your notes here. Pretty detailed here in Zillow.
Yeah, so there's no HOA, and then there's no, I think R2, you probably know better than me, but you can put another dwelling in the back or condos or anything. That's a pretty big lot. So again, you could put another dwelling in the back if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm. So I'm looking here also at a quick fact here. It's been on Zillow for 65 days. So I'm assuming that's probably the same time it's been on the MLS. And you got no offers on it so far?
No.
Interesting. You got, I'm sure people calling you though were interested.
No, so here's the deal. In that little pocket area, there were like 3 or 4 other listings, right? Over our price range. One was like $750, the other one was like, you know, 5 something. Anyway, they all kind of sat, and I think it's the price point, right? I think with the rates going up, and this is being said for my other listings too, like certain price points are just sitting right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, I think really that's kind of what it is across the board. But yeah, we've had people, you know, look at it, but they get no offers, right? Like nothing.
That's very interesting.
It's odd. Yeah,
it's odd, but you're not the first person to tell me in Austin this, right?
Yeah, I know it's the wrong.
You know, yeah, I'm not in Austin like you are, but I can tell you, I'm on the East Coast. I'm in New York, but like, yeah, I have a partner in Dallas. And like, you know, like I was saying, we're trying to build our portfolio right now in Austin. So a lot of the brokers I'm speaking with are saying exactly that. Once those interest rates started going up, these homes they have on the market are just sitting and there's no activity.
So that's the problem. But as far as long-term, you know, investment, I mean, it's definitely there. I mean, there's opportunity again, depending on, you know, what you guys do with the property, because there is no restrictions, because of the zoning, right? Like, so you could, I mean, there's opportunity there to you know, even put another dwelling in there.
Yeah, interesting. So let me cut to the chase, right? I'm an investor, right? So I'm not going to be paying retail, and I'm very careful with my cash. So we do buy homes using cash, but we're very, very careful as far as how we disperse and how we invest using, you know, our own money. And most likely we'd be, you know, probably using some private money lenders on the side as well for some deals, depending on the deal. But with that, you know, we also buy creatively. So what I want to do is I just want to, you know, work some numbers on my end and see kind of what would work on a cash offer. Because again, I see you did lower that, you lowered the price. So, you know, normally we'd be at like 70 ARV because we want to cash out. And there's a whole, okay. What would you say if you don't, let's say in the worst case scenario, you don't get any activity at that $499 price and it's just sitting there? Would your seller be open to terms?
How low are you guys going? Like, honestly, I don't know what her bottom line is. Her bottom line was, you know, 5, but now we dropped it. So, I mean, I don't know exactly where she's at until I bring her something, right? See how she reacts to it. I mean, how low, I mean, what were you guys, what do your offers typically look like? You know, you have to run the numbers, obviously.
Right. So let's say the ARV you said is $600,000. I'd be being at the home probably needs no money to renovate, or I'd be buying it, right? I wouldn't be doing anything as far as renovation. So I'd probably be at like say 70% ARV.
Okay.
So I could just give you the number right now.
Yeah, I'm not in bed, so I'm like.
No, all good. So I'd be at 420 cash.
Okay.
And our business model is to come in with, we want to be, zero. So our goal would be to cash out, right? We want to do a cash out refi within 12 months. So we'd go to the bank, right? We go to the bank and we basically get our cash back and and we cash out.
Mm-hmm.
And then put it into another investment. Last thing you want to do is have cash sitting in an investment that just, when we can probably earn a higher return somewhere else. So that's the reasoning behind that. And we do that within 12 months of, say, purchasing this home at 420. That's just theoretically, right? That's just if 600 is the price we agreed to. Now, I can pay you higher than that. I can pay you the 499 if you guys sell to me on terms or sell or finance me.
Okay. Can you show me what that looks like? Because I don't know. So I don't know what her mom, her mom has deep pockets. So I don't know what they are willing or willing, what they're really capable of. It's just one of those situations, so I just don't know.
Sure. So I'll give you an example, right? We just bought a home in Dallas last month. Similar situation. There was an out-of-state owner from California, actually, and the home's ARV was, 550. So we were able to get that seller from California out from being the landlord, right? Because in the end, we're upgrading your client to be the bank. And so what we do is we give them a down payment. We agree to a payment for, say, a certain set term that we agreed to, say 10 years.
Yeah.
And we pay you monthly until the equity is paid off.
My mom's done that before. She's done seller finance.
Yeah. So that's how it would look like. Essentially, when we do these transactions or deals, we would ask you, so in essence, your client, to come to us and tell us what terms would work for her.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely open up that conversation and see if that's even a possibility, or if it's, I like I said, I just don't know exactly, people that just don't disclose exactly financially where they are sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I can have that conversation.
And the reason I bring that up, because you said your friend is looking to buy a car. So if there's like a car down payment that she, or like if there's a payment she needs to put down on that car, I don't know if she's looking to actually buy the car all cash, but we can get her a down payment that makes sense to her. So we can create the deal we can make it so that it works for her and her situation, right? Everyone's going to have a different situation.
Right. I'm just trying to think how that would work for tax purposes, right? Because it's an investment.
Right. And this is assuming there's no mortgage.
Right.
She owns it free and clear?
I think there's a small one.
There's a small one?
There is.
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Can you confirm that?
Yeah.
Okay, because okay, awesome.
Yeah. So let me have some conversations with her and see, what her thoughts are and see where she's at. And then this is my cell phone, can you text me your information so I can get back to you?
Yeah, is this your cell number?
Yeah.
It's 512-350-5560. Yeah, I'll text you. You did mention taxes. Is there a concern with that, or with their?
No. I'm just saying, so I just didn't know how the taxes would work, right? So if she sold the house, and then how would she get taxed on that if she's turning back and financing it? How would that work when she cashed out?
Yeah, so it's very simple. So she get taxed on the income received.
Right. Okay.
So let's say there's a down payment, and then there's 12 monthly payments in a year. She'd get taxed on only those 12 monthly payments.
Okay.
Plus the down payment in year one.
Right.
It wouldn't be the sale price of $550, or I'm sorry, $499 in this case.
Gotcha. Now, would it be every month she would get taxed on that, or just the initial year?
No. So it would be whatever is added, the total amount of payment towards the equities or the total. I'm sorry, the incoming payments that she gets, right? That's going to be recorded to the IRS.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so that's how it should be. Okay, so it would just be taxed in a different manner.
Correct. Yeah, per year.
Got you. Yeah, per year. Okay, I understand. Okay, all right. Yeah, let me just throw some stuff at her and
right.
I'll
So
see what she says.
Yeah, the good thing about that is that because she gets taxed on her monthly payment that she receives, it offsets a lot of that tax burden upfront. It's not front loaded.
Right. Yeah, got you. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me see where she's at, and then I'll get back with you and let you know.
Amazing. I will save your number and I'll give you a follow up. When do you think you'll have a conversation with your client?
Well, she's a flight attendant, so I don't know what her schedule is. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm imagining at some point this weekend I'll be able to have a conversation with her.
Awesome. So then maybe I'll follow up with you on Monday. And before I let you go, do you have any other homes that you have available for sale?
I mean, I do. I just don't think they would fit what you're looking for.
Yeah. So back to maybe what I'm looking for, and again, I think you mentioned your friend / client had another home. We're looking for homes that have, well, look, we do fix and flips. We do buy, again, homes cash, but we're very careful of what we're picking up now with, with inflation. Cost to build is too expensive. So we're really not doing fix and flips anymore. And again, when it comes to buying homes, like in, say, Austin, Texas, our goal would be to put a renter in the home. So like this is rent ready, right? I'm looking at the pictures. It looks pretty nice. So this would be ideally what we're looking for, a home that looks like this, that needs minimal work to get, put on the market and rent it out. So if you have anything like that, feel free to send it over my way. And again, I'll send you a text with my information. Now, as far as the other home that your friend said, that you're saying your friend has that may be something she'd be willing to sell, we could take a look at it. Maybe you can talk to her and see what her state of mind is on that, and we can maybe talk about that on Monday.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, that works. Perfect.
Amazing. Appreciate it.
Cool.
Thanks for taking my call.
Right. For sure. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Boom, boom, boom. That call was bold, bro.
Is good? Better?
That was bold. That one was way better.
Better than the first one. I got like one in for a warm up and then like in the roof. But no.
Yeah.
You didn't say no.
We got to it. You didn't waste time. Obviously, she's spilling the beans. Whatever is going on there's motivation, right? Maybe even on her part, like she's probably wanting to let this thing go. But again, I'm really curious, why would somebody run away from Austin to go to California? Like that didn't make sense to me. I would have made a joke about it and laugh, but that doesn't make sense to me. But anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, great call. She gave you all the beans, you know what I mean? Like, you're doing way better at your terms pitch. I think here you weren't very confusing. That's what I really like about on this call. But I think on your third party story, again, you're, when I said the story have to match, right? Have to relate. You're taking it too literal. So when you give an example, you give a third party, but what is really what is the odd, I don't know how to phrase it. Anyway, what is the most how most like, oh gosh, I'm losing my English. What is the I'm losing my English, guys. This is great. What are the odds? There you go. What are the odds for you to, talk to us? No, for you to have bought a property from a seller that was also out of state and in California. You know what I'm saying? I would have stopped at that out of state, not at California, just because the seller is in California. That's too literal. You're taking it too black and white. The only thing that need to match is the on free and clear, or is a sub 2. Those are the only thing that need to match. And then the price point, right? If you're talking about 500,000, do not start talking about a property that is worth 150.
Yeah.
right? Those are the only thing. But as far as, I mean, to me, I'm just listening as a seller. To me, as a seller, is like, okay, that's weird. So your seller is also in California. That's a little bit too much right there on the story.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
just out of state and leave it at that, right? And then just go into the spiel. You don't need to tell the location. It's just an out of state owner looking to sell, and this was the situation. Now again, you did great. I'm just saying, like, it could come off as, really weird. How come the city and that's weird. Okay, but it was great. At least this time you weren't overthinking about what to say, right? So I love that. And then you also kind of pause when you were explaining, but you see how
That's what I was telling Shub earlier today, man. No rambling. Like, we got to practice that pausing. I think
yeah,
it works so good.
you gotta use that to your advantage, because you notice when you pause, they come up with something. They feel that blank in, but we stress out because we feel like, oh,
Yeah.
but you gotta be very intentional about it, though.
Mhm.
You gotta be very intentional about it, right? So, one thing I would have done different, David, is when you ask her about the other properties that maybe potentially that she has right now. That was great. But one thing I would have done differently is, you see, she was still a little bit confused about what you're really looking for.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
wasn't
I
clear,
gotta be a little bit more clear there.
right? But I would have also not told her we're no longer doing flips. Because guess what? She can bring you a deal that is a complete like junk, but you can wholesale the deal to a flipper.
Yeah, it could be a home
I
run.
wouldn't say we're no longer flipping, but I would say something like, we're doing very little flips right now with this market. And for obvious reasons, as you can tell, buyers cannot afford the payments. And so right now, I have a bunch of my buddies that their sole business model is flipping, and they have a bunch of flips sitting on the market, well renovated, well done. The issue is not really their renovation. The issue is buyers cannot afford the payments. So they're stuck with these properties for, yeah, that went well, Jason. I agree. That was a boom, boom, boom type of call. Anyway, right. So just very little. And the reasons are obvious. Obviously, you're dealing with the same situation here. You have a property in great condition, but you can't sell it. It's not because the market is bad, it's because people cannot afford the payments. That's what's really going on.
Mhm.
Right. And so same thing for us. So right now we're doing very little flips, but we still look at flips. We're just very conservative on our numbers,
Yeah. That makes
the
sense.
way we underwrite. And then also, you know, hey, do you know how fix and flippers get their money? This is the time to educate. Remember, real estate agent don't know nothing.
Cheat
And
sheet.
that builds credibility too, right? That builds credibility. So do you know, oh, so we go to what is called hard money lenders to get loans. And right now, most of them actually stopped lending because of the market. So there's a very few tiny lenders that are still on the market. So that's the reason why we got to be really conservative, and then we have to be able to refinance. Because if I have 300,000 tied up in one property, that's, I don't know how many other properties we can buy. We cannot grow doing it that way. You see
Yeah.
what I mean? And then from there, then you go. We still look at it. So please, if you find properties, even if they need work, please send it over. Be happy to look at it in the Austin market, because you would, bro. We're still wholesaling, dude.
Hmm.
Right? Okay. What? Yeah, that's really the feedback that I wrote on here. Is great that you caught the thing that I put here on the comments, to ask her to clarify for the taxes. I noticed you were about to forget about that. Those are really important things you want to mirror right away, so that when she goes and talk with the seller or whatever, she can address those concerns, because it will be a concern, right? So if she brings it up, that means maybe something already happened before, where these people are concerned about their taxes. She didn't just bring it up randomly. There's a reason why she brought it up,
Right.
and I want to know why, right? That could be the black swan or whatever. Okay, but this call was boom, 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 guys. That's the new anthem. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. All right, leave. Is this okay? This is your second call, right, David?
Yeah, that's my second one.
Okay, David, I'm writing here 2 calls, guys. Don't even think about shying away from the 10 calls. We're gonna get them in. Shub. I want to pronounce your name right. Shub.
And I
Shab,
shoot.
you already did 2 calls, right? Two and then leave 0.
You gotta do that.
Leave 0.
Unfortunately,
All right, leave. Let's go.
unfortunately, I hope they
You
get.
gotta represent the lady closers up in here. Come on, let's go. Let's get somebody on the phone. Your volume up if you can.
I think that's the highest one.
Is it ringing?
Yeah, it is. It didn't route me to voicemail.
All right.
Let me dial again.
Triple dial, baby. Let's go. Nahid, if you have people we can call, put them in the comments. We'll be happy to call it. Or actually text me their numbers, Nahid.
Oh no.
Was that the third time?
Yeah, this is a lead in Washington. Maybe I should try seller lead.
Let's go. Let's do it.
After this one and another round. Still no luck. I'll look for a seller, a FISBO, and I'll go right after them
Yeah.
so that I
Do you
might
have
be
any
able to speak
follow-ups
with
on
some.
your own pipeline?
Right now, I don't have one, but I'm planning
Okay.
to call Mike Griffin today. Or do you have an
Griffin,
update about
that's
it?
the guy that's supposed to think about the down payment or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's call him now. Why wait?
Okay.
Let's go. We want to see you talk to somebody. Try that one. If no luck, then we'll bring you back.
Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 6.
Hmm. Come on, pick up. That guy is always on the move, though.
Yeah.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
That's the second time.
But he always, yeah, he always pick up on the third dial. So hopefully,
All right, let's do it.
Come on, Mike. Don't let me down.
Your call has been
No.
automated voice messaging system.
That's just sad.
All right. Thank you, Leave. We'll bring you back up. So get some leads ready, Leave. Some next leads to call, okay? Just even your
Okay.
own sellers, that's perfectly fine. You just don't disclose the address. All right, let's go. This is Shub. Turn, right?
All right, ready? I'm gonna do.
Shub, one thing you need to work on right now, I want to see you have a flow of conversation. Don't sit there and think about what to say. Have a flow. If don't even watch me typing. If I type and you see it, then use it, but don't sit and wait for me to type. Okay? Just you know what you're looking for. So, when you get in on a call, you need to know what you're going into that call for. And the call is fact finding. Right? You're going in for fact finding and then seeing, hey, where they at, where's the offer, what have been the challenges. Then after that, you have to do your homework anyway, unless you're really good at comping while you're on the phone. You have to do your homework anyway.
Right.
And if you're stuck, guess what? Put it on your partner. Hey, I'll have my partner call, blah, blah. Let me just do some homework and have him call. Bro, I'll just call them. We'll have another one where it's just follow-ups. We're just doing follow-ups.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, Claudia.
Please leave your message for. Please leave your message.
It's going straight to voicemail.
It says calling.
Guys, just in case you just jump in, we're actually doing live agent outreach with my guy Shab,
Please
David,
leave your message for.
both licensed. One is licensed in Atlanta, the other one is licensed in New York. And right now, if you don't know about this market, then maybe you're living under a rock. But properties are not selling, and agents need us to help them, with creative solutions or even cash sometimes, but mostly creative, because the properties are not selling, and they have to make some money. So this is the right market if you like that business model, agent outreach. This is absolutely the market to go after it. Properties that are listed preferably at least 45 days and up, right? I wouldn't waste your time with properties that are only listed for 30 days. Nothing, Shub?
Huh?
All right, that was 3 times. All right, try another one.
Zero.
David already had two boxing matches. Let's get him some rest.
Hello.
Hi, Sarah.
Yes.
Hey, Sarah, this is Shub. We spoke last week about those properties on Hill Street.
Yes.
Were you able to get in contact with your seller?
About the seller financing.
Yeah.
Is that one? Oh, okay. Yeah, we have like several inquiring about that, and
Right.
my seller, I mentioned it to her, but she just haven't given me an answer yet.
Right.
But if she's gonna do it, like the rates are gonna be the same as maybe slightly little than the bank, but
Right.
she's like, she's not leaving the money on the table.
Right. Which is fair to say, she definitely wants to cash out.
Yeah, if she's gonna do that, she might do like 40 to 50% down and then finance the rest. But we do have somebody that wants the whole thing, and then we just like negotiate on the price, but they don't need they don't need seller financing. So
Okay. So they're trying to go traditional method.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. And with seller finance, she was looking at what rate?
She hasn't told me the rate yet.
Okay. And she said 40% down, right? That's what she was thinking. Okay. Okay. So,
So I think I sent did you show me your email or
Yeah.
I sent you the info on those property? But yeah, if she don't have to do the seller financing, she doesn't, because right now we have like at least 2 or 3 inquiries on this.
Right.
So and if the price is right, then she'll sell. If not, she just hold it, because like rental incomes is.
Right. So are those inquiries serious? Like, have they given anything written?
Yeah, we have one that's about they gave us to me I think it's a decent offer, but I don't think my seller haven't given me a response on that one yet.
Right, right. So if we can make 40% down work, what other terms they're open to, you think?
What do you mean? The seller financing one?
Yeah, if we were to go with that method.
Yeah, the seller doesn't want that. She want a big chunk, but if she have to, she's like thinking about it. If she's like can be the bank, then she says she'll do like everything the same, because just in case in the future she want to sell that loan to the bank.
Okay, so the monthly and how long you think it'll be? If the monthly and how long do you think?
The monthly, yeah, she didn't give. We're thinking about like 15, like 5 to 15 years, not no more than 30.
Okay.
That's good.
That may work. So I mean, like, eventually we're trying to like refinance her out. So like that's kind of like our goal. We don't really want to keep her at the seller finance. Like, I know she just wants to cash out, retire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so like the other inquiries, like they're trying to do traditional. They're trying how much down payment they're looking for?
It's the traditional way. No, right now we just on the pricing right now. Because if you can get a traditional way with the bank,
right?
You can get like 5% to 20%, depending on what kind of loan that you're getting.
Okay, so I mean that's good. We may be able to do 40%. We just we need to find out the monthly. She would be able to cash flow to sending her payment.
Yeah, so I don't delve into much into that unless you guys give me, and then like if she sees the number, then she go over with her accountant, and then they'll tell me if that's doable for her.
Okay.
If she's thinking about it, like, and if she has to do it, then she'll do the seller financing, because she doesn't have debts on that house. So
okay.
On that whole street.
3-way million.
Something property. So.
Okay. Hey, is it okay if I could have my partner jump on a line right now? Because if you have time.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, give me like a couple.
Hey, Sarah?
Yes.
Hey, Sarah. Here with my partner, Mamadou. And I think he's more of a finance guy. He's kind of able to, make the numbers work.
Hey Sarah, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Sorry, I just walked into the conversation he was having with you, and I just wanted to clarify something really quick. So I know he came to you with a creative option. It seems like you're saying sellers they prefer cash first, right? Ideally. Got it. Okay, so we will present a cash offer just on the creative route that he's telling you about. I think we do have a strategy also where we can make that 40%, 45% work to give them down and have them carry the remaining amount. And I haven't even looked at the property yet. I just walk into this conversation. The only thing we need to find out is based on, let's say hypothetically we were to give them that 40, 45% down based on the monthly that they want every month, obviously, because we'll be making them monthly payments. If we're able to cash flow, I don't know what this property could rent for. Do you know what we could rent it for potentially?
It's like 10 doors total. So like each unit has different around right now
Okay.
it should be like around 1,200 each unit.
Okay,
so like 1,000 to 1,200, and then the current tenant that's on low like can always increase 12 or 1,300.
Oh, okay. So this is a 3 unit.
It's 3 duplexes and 1 quad. So it's
nice.
So it's 10 doors total.
Nice. That's awesome. Okay. Are all of them rented out or is vacant?
They're all occupied.
Oh, they're all occupied.
Like well, at the end of the month, there's 2 units that are vacating, so we're gonna put it for rent for 1,200. So.
Oh, nice. Okay. So right now he's bringing in total 1,200 a month. Right?
Some units, because I'll have to send you the info, and you guys will have to do the math yourself, and then tell us, because I am not a math.
No worries.
You tell me the deal that you're comfortable with, then I show it to my seller.
I'm just trying to find out. Out how much he's bringing. Is 1,200? You said total?
Yeah, some units is like 1,350. Some is 1,200, 900, and then I think the lowest was 8. So it's been.
Got it. Okay. So we definitely that would help us to see the financials so that we know. I didn't even know we're talking about multiple units.
I know like 718 and 720 is like 1,000, and then 1,100, so 2,200 for that duplex.
Got it. Okay. So here's then a question. So one, we'll make you a cash offer 100%, right? We just want to present multiple offers, and you guys pick whatever you prefer according to the seller. Okay. The first offer obviously will be cash. On the second offer though, because it's terms, just tell your seller, hey, these people can make the 40, 45% down payment work. What they're trying to find out is what is the monthly that you would want every single month, because we have to take that monthly into consideration to see if we're positive on the cash flow after we send her a check. Does that make sense? So in this scenario, because she's becoming the bank essentially, right? What is the seller's name?
It's Silver Housing.
Oh, okay, got it. So anyways, so this will be the seller's bank financing to us, right? So we don't walk, the same way we don't walk into Wells Fargo and dictate terms to Wells Fargo. We're not going to come here and dictate terms to her, right? We just come into her and say, hey, what is your bank willing to do to give us a loan? Okay. Now for us, really, when we buy this way, equity is not important at all. So we don't fight on the purchase. And the down payment, there's a way we can make it work. We, on the next call, I'll explain how that works, but we can definitely bring that 40, 45% down. I just need to find out, hey, how much is she wanting to be sent to her net every month, taking into consideration that we will cover the taxes, the insurance, and everything else, right? How much net to her she wants, because that number will help me then know, okay, this is where I need to be in order to be able to cash flow. We just want to be able to be positive on the cash flow. Does that make sense? Got it. So do you think that's a question you can just ask her, and then we underwrite it in the meantime? You send us the financials. You ask her that question. If she have an idea of what she would want monthly on all of them, then that would help us come up also with the second offer, which is the terms offer, where we give her that 40, 45%. Then, whatever length of time, I think you said if she gets what put a smile on her face, she might be willing to go up to 15 years, right? Got it. So we just need to know the monthly. What is her bank willing to give us on the monthly? Like how much would she want net in her pockets every month? Can you ask her that question?
Sure. I will go. I'll ask her that.
I appreciate you. So I'll have Shop text you. So please send us the financials so we can also get the cash offer ready.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Send me the email. I will
Okay.
send you like what I have on hand for that strip.
Got it. Awesome. And then another question before I let you go. Do you have any other properties we can currently look at? Because we're looking for more buy and holds right now.
Yeah. So I have one, but we're waiting for the sheriff to come out, and then we just have
Ooh.
a date, and they won't come out to December. And then like the judge gave us a judgment already, but they're so backed up that the sheriff won't come out to December though.
Oh wow.
So the seller is gonna sell it as is.
Wow.
And I haven't posted yet.
We're dealing with the same scenario in Atlanta.
Yeah.
We're buying two properties from a lady, and they just can't evict. Like they keep giving them a date, but they're just not showing up.
Yeah,
And so,
that's how we are too. And then it's been going on for a while.
Okay.
And that property is in Conley.
Is in Conley? Okay.
So it's not far from the airport.
Nice.
From the Atlanta airport. So
got it. So let me ask you something. Let's say hypothetically an investor like us could come in and buy it as is and take over that headache and deal with it. Is that something the seller is open to?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know where
So that property, if I was gonna list that one, she said she wants 190 for it.
She wants 190 for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can text you the address.
So
it's a good Airbnb area.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
You're speaking my love language right now. Okay. Now I'm really interested. Got it. So okay, so we'll text you. Please text me the address. We might be able to buy it as is, and then we deal with the eviction, so the seller don't have to deal with that.
Well, it's already we already have a judgment. It's just like waiting for the sheriff, and then they don't have a spot for us till December.
Till December.
So
Okay, got it.
To get them out.
But the seller wouldn't mind us buying it right now and waiting on the sheriff till December, would they?
Yeah, you guys. Yeah.
Okay.
This
190 number was this the listing number?
The listing number.
Oh, got it. Okay.
If you get us a good price before I list it on the market, she's willing to.
Listen, that's what I'm trying to do here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to do, and also, obviously, I don't have an agent representing me on this. Would you mind at that point if we work out something? Can you also represent us and get paid on both ends, or you guys are not allowed to do that?
That's fine. I can write up like the contract for you guys when you both agree. Got
it. Fantastic. Now, as far as the condition is concerned with this property, do you have any idea at all? What is inside?
It's moved. No, it's nice. It's moved in ready.
Moved in ready.
This tenant, take care of it. Well, it's just he doesn't want to pay.
So they're taking good care of it, but they don't want to pay.
Yeah.
That is weird. Did they get laid off or something because of COVID?
That's yeah.
Probably.
This tenant's family's been renting with this seller for a long time, and then it just suddenly his whole family, for his dad, rent from this family, like different homes, like for like almost 20 years, and then now the seller accepts the son, and then the son is not doing it right by the seller. So
that's crazy.
Yeah,
how long didn't he pay? Do you know? Like how long is he behind on?
Since January.
Since January? Holy moly!
Yes, and then the court finally had a court date like last couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
And then we got that judgment, but then now we're waiting on the sheriff, and the sheriff hasn't given us a December date to come out.
Got it. Okay. So, do you know what was the rent when the tenant was paying? How much was he collecting on it? Do you know?
It's $1,300.
Okay.
And then the new rent will be $1,800.
The new rent. Oh wow. Okay. So there is a
the new rent will be $1,800. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Great. What's the seller's motivation? That's a great cash flow. What's his motivation for selling?
Well, she thinks it's a bad. That property actually have 2 evictions. Like this, the previous year during COVID, they just kicked somebody out, and then 2 or 3 months later, she fixed the house up, rent to this guy, and this guy stopped paying like after 2 or 3 months.
This is the bad luck property, huh?
Well, but it's fine. Nothing's wrong with the property. It's just like I'm not sourcing the tenant right.
Gosh, that means we might need to throw some holy water in there if we buy it. Just before we
Yeah,
went
but
to
it's
Okay.
but that's because that like that seller also only has a closet, and that one is fine. They pay like right now 1,600.
That's amazing. Okay, got it. And you're and what makes you say an Airbnb will work in this area? Is it because it's close to a lot of like
Yeah, it's close to the airport, so people like it over there.
Oh,
and then it's not controlled by HOA, so you can basically do.
Oh, there's no
a
HOA.
lot
That's
of things.
fantastic because I
No
don't like
HOA,
HOAs.
so
Okay. How many beds and
the
bath is
HOA
it?
is hard. I think it's 3-2.
3-2. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't get a chance to look at inside because it's been occupied.
Absolutely,
So I
absolutely.
only see the outside.
Okay, got it.
So
Okay.
if you guys interested,
Yeah, please, absolutely. We'll send you the email right now. You can email both the financials for the other property and this one. I think this one we can work something out to where you guys don't even have to list it. I just need to, underwrite it as an Airbnb, and then if the numbers look appealing to me, then we can talk about that. We might just take over that tenant and then just hold on to it till December. Not a problem. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. I appreciate you. Looking forward to talking to you tomorrow.
We'll be in touch.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you, Sarah.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Boom, 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 boom.
Man, you just see like when he comes in, he's just like, let me fix all this up. Let me put everything together. Right.
Bro, you gotta catch them and karate chop them, man.
Not just at the end, he takes like, let me find another prop you have.
But that's how you gotta be bold on this call.
Yeah.
Because like when I'm on a call, bro, I feel like I have this, I don't know, people, I'm a very visual type of person. I've watched Pace Morby do calls so much, right? Because I studied his calls. And every time he's on these Zooms, even the way he sits and like his background and him allowing us to leverage him as a partner, I know when I'm on these calls, I have unlimited resources to like buy real estate. I have unlimited how do you call it? Partners, private lenders, right? So my confidence is there.
Right.
So I'm literally, when I'm calling, I'm visualizing Pace sitting there.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how I am in my head. That's why I don't overthink it.
Right.
I'm just having a conversation because, dude, does she need me? She needs me. Like, she needs my money right now, and I have all the money in the world to buy.
Yeah.
So that's that. If you go into that with that mindset, your tonality becomes super bold.
Right.
Like, you're super confident. You're not overthinking stuff. You just have a conversation. This is just two adults having a conversation.
Right.
But you see how I'm slow and I'm very clear on why am I asking you to go to your seller and get your monthly first?
Right.
You got to explain that, right? For you were saying it, but she's objecting to it because no, you just come up with something because she doesn't understand. Why do you want me to go and talk to my seller first? It's not how it works. I am a realtor. Usually you guys make me an offer. I present the offer.
Right.
So you got to explain to her why that doesn't make sense in this scenario.
Right.
Right? Hey, again, we're just upgrading your seller to the bank. So your bank have to tell me what they're willing to give me. Right? Then explain a little bit why when we buy this way, what we're looking for. I don't care about the price. It's just my ability to cash flow. There might be did I even get into the strategy on how we're going to make that 45 work? 40%? No, it's not the time for it. Right? All right. Send her that email first, bro, and let's get that information right away.
I'm sending your email.
Hmm?
I'm sending your email.
I
got it.
You got my email?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can send it.
You want me to get into it to the next call while you guys do that?
Yeah, let's go. Sorry, guys. All right, I have a quick private call. So, David, you're running the show right now. Thank you, Nahid. That's my Nahid. Oh, she's so... Guys, if you're dealing with pre-foreclosures, whatever, like, Nahid is amazing. Supers. Also, like, very knowledgeable with notes. She knows how to negotiate HOA liens. You know, she's like she's one of my secret tools on my team. I love her so much.
We call it the jack of all trades. She's able to do everything.
Boom. Shit done. What I really like about her, bro, is like her follow-ups. She's really good at follow-ups. Right? I've dealt with some transaction coordinator or whatever. Like, they don't follow up. And I deal with a lot of pre-foreclosures. If you don't follow up with these sellers, you lose it. Yep. So they send the seller one document, and then the seller forget to send it back, and they never call the seller back to babysit them, you know? So,
facts.
All right, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna call.
Nahid, send me those numbers you want us to call. Please privately text it to me, and I'll have David and Shoop call it. Let's go. David, you're running the show. Okay, I'll be right back.
No problem. Shoot. You saw the I put the link in Zillow. You could take a look at the property I'm gonna call.
All right. Let me first text.
Yeah, email.
Oh, we got Anne in here, guys. So Anne Mary, please welcome her. Let her make her calls as well.
What's up? What's up,
Huh?
audience?
Let's see. So how many we got? Two. We already have three with Shub, right?
Yeah, I'm at 3.
Shub, 3.
So this is my third.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna hit 10. It's gonna be running pretty late to 10. Let's see. Let's see how far we get. All right.
Hello, this is Jenny Litton, realtor with Real Broker.
Nah, let's do it again. Dial one more time. Shub, I may drop a voicemail. We may go to voicemail right on this one.
A cliffhanger.
The last realtor I spoke with, those are the realtors that I have fun with. They don't take themselves serious. They have goofy friends who are buying cars with $600,000.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Jenny Litton, realtor with Real Broker. Sorry.
I think it's like time of day where brokers are starting to trickle out to the club, and I mean the bar.
Especially East Coast, they're probably drinking, right?
But it's Austin, Texas, so it's like an hour behind EST before. But at that time, it's still like, it's Friday. Yeah, time to get ready for the night. I'll try one more time.
Yeah, drink the problems away.
I'm gonna leave a voicemail. The home she has looks pretty nice. Me too. There's another. Again, I'm going only on the ones that have price cuts.
Is it stage furnace or actual?
It's staged. I believe it's staged. It doesn't look like actual.
Hello, this is Jenny Litton.
Like you can tell if it's actual.
Broker. Sorry, I didn't catch your call. Please leave me a message.
Hey Jenny, this is David with Tribe Home Buyers. Hope all is well. Just reaching out about a home it looks like you have on the MLS 1203 Ridgemont Drive in Austin, Texas. I'm an active buyer in Austin and just wanted to see if that home could be a good fit for me and my team. My number is 347-996-8659. Again, 347-996-8659. Talk soon. Bye. Quick and simple. Let me see if there's another one. Let me try another one. Boom, another price cut. I'm gonna throw this in the chat here. Yeah, Austin, Texas is a nice market.
Yeah, it's like they got tornadoes.
Tornadoes.
We got hurricanes too from like Houston side.
Yo, us New Yorkers don't know anything about tornadoes. What is that?
Hurricanes have hit New York, bro.
Tornadoes? What is a tornado?
Hurricane.
For here, we don't see that. All right. Let me look this realtor up. Boom. All right. Let's get a pickup. 512-680.
Hello, you reached Lance Myrie with Equity Realty. Please leave a message. I will call you right back. Thank you.
Right to the voicemail. That's weird. So Lance.
Hello, you reached Lance Myrie with Equity Realty. Please leave a message. I will call you right back.
I'm just gonna leave on voicemail.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Lance, this is David with Tribe Home Buyers. Hope all is well. Just calling about a home it looks like you have listed in Austin. It looks like a 3009 Val Drive. Was curious to see if it may be a good fit for me and my team. Just was calling to see what the details are on the situation of the home as far as this price. Looks like you dropped the price not that long ago. My number is 347-996-8659. Again, 347-996-8659. Talk soon. Bye. It's 2. You want to give it a shot? Let me try one more.
There you go, one more.
Let me try one more. You have more leads to call?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
I'm working on the pre-foreclosure with my guy Bickham here. Super action taker. Got it locked up. We stopped the foreclosure last minute. We had to reverse it. We had to wire in money to do it, and he's going right now to change the locks.
Break that back door in.
You're a man, Beckham.
Yeah.
All right, I'm calling another price cut. Let's call this one. Throw it in.
David, somebody have a question for you. Tequila, she said, what is the filter here? Is there a filter that you add to receive price cut properties?
There isn't. What I do is I just go to Zillow and I look at the list of properties on the market that are, I would say, 45 days or more that just been sitting there, and just go through one by one, see the ones that look like they're worth calling, and the majority of the ones that I'm picking in Texas just happen to have price cuts.
Nice.
You could also, there's a function in Zillow, you can save a home to your account or profile account, and you'll get notified if you click to get notified when there's a price cut. So for instance, today I got 3 notifications on 3 homes that got price cuts. So me, like, again, I like to call the ones that are dropping in price, because that tells me there's a motivated seller behind the broker.
Yeah, definitely. That's actually a great strategy.
It's a nice market too, right? And what I do is I'll look at the home. I'm trying to call the homes that look like they need the most work, the least work, right? I want to basically get the thing rented tomorrow, and with a price cut, it tells me it may be a good option to go the seller finance route or creative route.
Damn. Nahid says Zillow also have a seller finance listing that you can add. Interesting. I didn't know that, Nahid. That's the good information to know. So that's another boom, boom, boom drop. All right, let's go.
Let me translate this number.
Guys, I got a property here in Lakeland, North Carolina.
Nice.
I went Fayetteville here. I went to see it yesterday. Daryl and his team locked it up sub 2.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I went in there. There is no way a human body didn't melt in that property, bro.
Yeah, I saw that.
I ran out. I literally ran out. But
What you do with the cat?
I'm about to find a handyman to go fix it for me.
What about the cat?
The cat is in there. I don't know why they left the cat there.
Why you left it?
Even the cat scared me, bro. The cat looked like a ghost or something.
She took with you.
I
Mom
don't
is
know.
a cat person.
It was sad, but bro, I didn't want to try to mess with because the way that house was, if you touch something, you might get sick. I was like, let me get out of here.
Did you leave water?
Actually, I might need to put that cat on Facebook. Maybe somebody can pick it up. That's really sad.
Godly thing, right?
I don't think they left it any food.
Uh,
Who's calling next, David or I
I
think
got
Leave lost connection or something. I'm not seeing her on here.
241. I'm calling a real estate office to get the person.
Hello. Thanks for calling Realty
Oh,
Austin.
sweet.
If you are looking to buy or sell a home, please press 1.
I'm not gonna go through that. I can't find this lady's number.
Whose number?
So weird. The real estate broker for this property I'm trying to call. It's just like, let's see. You can find her on the internet, but it says click here to send a text message and or we'll call you back. It's like you don't supply your number and you're a broker.
All right, let me see.
Oh, I'm gonna try and find someone. I left 2 voicemails.
right, I'm gonna call. The property is this. Actually. That's weird. Call back.
Is that a real ring?
Yeah.
Long ringtone.
I don't understand. Talked to this guy like 3 days ago. I'll try one more time.
What's that?
Hey Zach, this is Shub.
Who's it?
Hey, this is Shub. We spoke a couple of days ago about the property on Edward.
Yes.
Hey man, were you able to get in contact with your seller?
Yeah. They're not interested right now, man. But I'll keep you. I'll keep your number, and then if we need it, I'll reach out to you.
Right. Right. So quick question. So was it for the all properties they're not open to?
Yeah, basically all of them. But I'll have to circle back with you. I'm on the way to some family event. So
Okay.
can I? It's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Bye, man.
Okay.
Dang.
They're not interested in what? Where did you guys left off?
Not interested in time seller financing. They have like a package of property that like it's on the market.
Package?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know where you need to be cash?
So not yet.
Or you may be missing out on deals not putting cash offers, man. You can't make in these calls and not make cash offers. That's like wasting your time calling. Send in offers, bro.
So like I only know one property. He didn't like someone emailed me the rest of the property. But he never emailed me.
Those are they're all not on the market, or just one on the market?
So I just know one, but he said like the seller has multiple properties and he's open
Send the LOI on that one, the one you know.
Okay.
Well, you should have your LOI handy. Like you should be sending it out right now, like crazy. You don't lock yourself on the back. You might be missing out on, because here's the worst thing that can happen is, one, they don't go for it, but two, guess what? Nobody else comes at all,
Right.
and you end up being that plan B.
Right.
So it's still mail in, send your LOI in, have them have it in their email, bro,
Right.
as a plan B.
Right.
Don't
So
just waste your time.
LOI, like, do I just send a cash offer and no terms onto it?
The letter of intent. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you say?
The LOI.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So just put it in cash and nothing in terms.
If you don't have the terms, just send in cash.
Right.
Because what he's saying is they're not open to terms, right?
Yeah. He said not open to seller finance.
And remember, it's very difficult anyway to send terms unless you have all the information already up front.
Right.
Just send the cash.
Right.
Send the cash, have them sit on it, and that's it. Even if they cost you out with an email, it's fine. But build that muscle. Just send offers, bro.
Got it.
At the end of the week, you should be, at least at 25 offers, bro. If you're making calls every day, All right, let's go on to the next. Is Anne? Are you wanting to give it a shot?
Say again?
You want to give it a shot? You want to call the agent?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go. Shub, did you message the lady to get the property? Okay.
Oh, well, I don't have an address ready. Please, one of you have an address ready?
Yeah, please. Shub, I sent you some addresses on your phone. Can you put them in the private chat? And those are Nahid's list. All right, no worries. Is that a cat behind you, David? Or a dog?
It's my dog.
No, it's not.
What kind of dog is it?
What's that?
What kind of dog?
Yorkie.
Favorite Yorkie guy.
It's my wife's. I want a big thing in my apartment, but I go with the wife. Mad Max.
Six Black Swan Irvine.
I think so. I don't see it.
Is that what I'm calling?
Oh, any of those three.
Shop, put it in the side chat.
Yeah, any of the three you can. Yeah. Where did you put it? Shub?
In a private chat.
Yeah, you can call any. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Damn, those price points. Oh, this is California.
So it's Tribe Homes, right?
Yeah, you can say Tribe Homes. Yeah. Okay. How long is this thing been listed?
29 days on the Black Swan Irvine.
Okay. I don't know if they'll have a lot of motivation for 29 days. But... Oh, okay. So Nahid said call the one on Fort Worth. They're in notice of default. Which one is that? That one might be a harder lead. Let's see. Do you have that one too?
Yeah. What's it? Oh, that's the one right there. Like,
you sent it?
Plan one.
Which one?
The first one.
The first one?
Yeah, that one's the first one.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's the first one. Yeah, that one is in Texas, so this is a good area. There are notice of default, so definitely some motivation here. That's 100%. How many days on the market here? Somebody have an echo on my trip. Looks like it is raining or something.
Irish blend?
I'm sorry.
10801 Irish Glen. That one.
Yes, Irish Glen. Yeah, the one in Texas. Yeah. You know what notice of default is, right?
They're gonna go in foreclosure.
Yeah, but obviously you don't bring that up. You have the, don't bring that up right out
Yeah.
the gate. They're gonna hang up on you. Let's see. Winning North. Blah blah blah. You see where it says seller is highly motivated in the notes. Damn. He says that on the notes. This one would be good. This one is good, David. All right, let's go. And just have a conversation. Just try to see what is there with the motivation. Just don't overthink it.
Okay. 855. So can you guys hear my phone?
No. Is it ringing?
Wait.
And Nahid is saying the one on Winter Suite in California, they're open to creative finance. They're open to seller finance, but they want to hear an offer. So she don't know what to send.
Was the one on Fort Worth called on before? Or you pitching cash or creative?
We don't know. You need to find that out.
Okay.
Hey, calling Realme, please on hold for a moment.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for holding. Your call is important to us. The next available representative will be with you as soon as possible.
Uh, Anne Mary, can you hang up this lead? We'll call it back.
It doesn't show.
Okay.
They
She's giving me some important information about it right now.
owned the property since 2005.
Okay, got it. Okay, then she can go in and address that and say, "Hey, my agent." She's not gonna mention any name, but like my agent told me there is something behind here, right? She can address it, right? She can bring it up.
Yeah, on the private, no, yeah, she can tell that. She
Okay.
can tell because it comes on the notice
On the
of
notice.
default,
Okay. Okay.
section,
Mhm.
and then she's going to say, okay, what is going on, and
Okay. No,
you know,
she will catch up from there. I just wanted to make sure she can
Yeah.
bring it up. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So and
Yeah.
actually there is apparently, so because Nahid have access to the MLS in California, there is a
Mhm.
private note on the MLS that shows that actually the seller is behind. So they're disclosing it there. Okay.
Okay.
So you can literally say, "Hey, my agent sent me this lead thing that we may be interested in. It seems like there is an ongoing thing with the bank. There is some arrears, and then catch up the conversation from there." So this one might be a potential sub two, to where, hey, has anybody approached them to maybe get caught up on those payments and take over the mortgage, whatever. But like, try to find out what's the story, how much they're behind, all that fun stuff. Have you ever talked to any pre foreclosure leads or no?
No.
Okay, so you think you can talk to them and find out what's going on with the bank and all that?
Yeah, I can do my best.
All right, cool.
Yeah, you got to start sometime.
Yeah. So what you do is, if you feel like you're stuck, just lean onto your partner. Hey, okay, I'll get back to my partner about. We can always call them back later. Okay, don't overthink it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for calling Real. Who is the agent we're calling for?
Hi, my name is Anne. I'm calling for Diana Chavez. Did I say that right?
Okay, I think so, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure. So, is it CHAVEZ? Chavez.
Yes. Yeah. It's about the listing
CHAVEZ.
on 10801 Irish Glen, Fort Worth, Texas.
I'm sorry, 108. What was it? 108. What?
10801 Irish Glen,
Oh, okay. Irish Glen. Okay. And what city is this in or town?
Texas.
No, I mean what city is it? Is it San Antonio?
Let me check. I'm seeing here 76052. Fort Worth.
Okay, Fort Worth. Okay. All right. And what is your name?
My name is Anastasia. I'm with the Tribe Home. We're acquiring properties for a portfolio.
Okay, you said you're calling from where? What company?
Oh, Tribe Homes.
Tribe Home. Is
Yes.
that right? TRIBO.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. Thank you. Okay, and what is your phone number there? You go to call back.
470
Okay.
777.
It's kind of breaking up a little bit.
Can you hear me?
Sure. 4707. Yeah, I can hear you, but it was breaking up.
Yes.
I got 470, and then is it 777?
Yeah, 777 and then 6148.
Okay. 6148. Got it. Now I got it. Got it. Thanks. Do you also have an email address that I can put in?
Yeah, that's and real estate investing.
Is it N, like the number?
Yeah,
The
AN.
letter N.
Yeah, AN from N, short for from Anastasia. N.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's
AN.
okay. That's okay.
AN. Real estate. What else did you say?
Investing at gmail.com.
Okay. Okay, got it. All right. So AN, real estate investing at gmail.com.
Yes.
All right, got it. And are you also an agent then, or?
No, I'm not an agent. We're an investors. Yes, we're buyers.
Yes, buyers. Okay. All right. Okay. And what was the question about? Was there a question about the property listings? Did you need a showing? Or
Yeah, I wanted some more information. I'm seeing it here on Redfin, and I just wanted to have a quick chat to see what's going on and to see if it's a good fit, if we're a good fit for each other for this transaction.
Okay, and maybe possibly a showing then.
Yeah, if needed, we do a lot. We do this a lot, so we're trying to stay consistent to buy 5 or 6 homes a month. So if needed, we have our boots on the ground, so that's not a problem.
Okay, all right, got it. So I'll get the message and I'll have someone give you a call back then as soon as they can with more information. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Mm. Did, did you know who you were talking to? Is that the lady or no?
Sure. No, so she's like, I think she's like maybe front desk. So she said someone's gonna call me back. Should I push to talk to Deanna?
Yeah, I would have pushed at least 3 times. Or how can I get or clarify who's she? Like who's she? The one you're talking to. You want to know who you're talking to, right? So
She
who
was
are
the
you?
lady who picked up. I think she. Oh, okay, yeah.
No. Like who are you again? Like are you Deanna or am I talking to? You know what I mean? Like who are you talking to?
Okay, yeah.
She's taking your
Okay.
information for what? Who is she? Is she the assistant? Is she the front desk? Like what's going on here? Right? Maybe you speaking to Deanna. I don't know. Did she give a name? She didn't, right?
Uh,
Did she give a name?
I don't remember. No, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think she did. So it's always you want to clarify, right? Because you're looking for Deanna. Yeah, I want to talk to Deanna, but also maybe bring up, hey, yeah, it's kind of difficult because you need to find out first who you're talking to. We don't know who we're talking to.
Mm-hmm.
You always want to clarify. Are
Mm-hmm.
you the actual listing agent on this, or who am I talking to again? Okay, great. How can I get in touch with Deanna or whatever? Or is Deanna the one going to call me back? Like who is going to call me back?
Okay.
Right? But that's fine. We will follow up with her. Since there is an ongoing thing with the bank here, we'll call this one. Cool. All right, Shab. I think and you have like a um echo or something. I don't know. You have
Oh,
something.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put in my earpiece.
It seems like it's raining or something over there.
Yeah. All right, Mango, Miranda.
Is the echo gone?
Leave your message for
Ah.
40.
Straight to voicemail.
Please leave your message.
Yes.
Please leave your message for 7.
Yeah, that's like twice. My voicemail. Am I blocked?
Message for
Is this a
7.
follow-up?
Huh?
Is this a follow-up or is it
Yeah,
new?
it's my follow up.
Maybe you don't have a Google number you can try from.
I can't.
Please leave your
Damn.
Try with a different number. If it doesn't work, that means her phone is just off.
Yeah.
This is why, in order to hit those KPIs, the calls gotta be started earlier.
Yeah. I did. Not the best day.
No.
Please leave your message for.
Yeah, my voicemail.
Okay, move on to the next one.
Yeah.
David is back, I think. David, you back?
I'm back. Let me get on. Let me.
All right, let's go. I think David already got 3 too, right?
No, I had 2, and then we tried to get a third, so we left 2 voicemails, and then we moved on.
All right.
But I'll try it here. 7137.
So let's go for 10, 5 each. So,
Wireless. You're long enough to complete it as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. Announcement for welcome to
That's
Verizon
weird.
Wireless.
Let me try another property. I have a few here. 2, 8, 5, 1, 3, 9. There we go. This is for another home in Austin that has a price cut, which was actually done today. Price cut was today.
oh, nice.
Let me throw it in the chat.
Hi, this is Jordan Moorhead. You've reached my personal voicemail. If you're calling about real estate matters, please call 512-888-9122 and we'll get with you right away. If you're calling for a personal matter, please leave a voicemail and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Talk to you soon.
Such a weird voicemail.
I mean, I would call that real estate matter number that he gave.
Yeah, what was it? Well, the first 3 I didn't get. I got 888-9122.
I didn't catch it neither. I thought Shub was taking notes.
Shub. This is his mobile, so.
Yeah. All right, you can do it one more time and then we can.
Yeah. This guy is a broker out of Minnesota, but he's licensed in Texas, trying to sell this home in Austin. That's so weird. You gotta know your market. And
Hi, this is Jordan Moorhead. You've reached my personal voicemail. If you're calling about real estate matters, please call 512-888-9122.
512-888-9122. Let me try this.
Yeah. Middle fucked up, and it was 512. Middle got fucked up. 9122.
Hello.
How may I help you?
Yes, hi. I was calling about a home that I'm looking at on Zillow. It looks like it's on the market in Austin, Texas. It's 9019 Palace Parkway. It looks like Jordan Moorhead is the agent on it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm a buyer in the market. What's that?
Jordan's not available right now. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have.
Yeah, so I wanted to call to see what's going on with the home. I had it saved actually in a group of homes that I'm following, and it looks like there was a price cut today. So, I'm a buyer in this market. We're looking for, or my team is, we're looking for long-term holds. And so I wanted to see if this could maybe be a quick fit. So, yeah, I wanted to understand kind of what's going on here, just confirm the details that I guess are on Zillow, such as it's a 3-bed, 2-bath. Just generally what's going on here.
Well, it's still active on the market. We
don't have any offers in hand. The seller decided to do a price reduction
Okay.
today, so
Got it. So I'm looking at Zillow. It's been on the market for a bit, almost 3 months. No, 2 months. And you're telling me you had no offers. What is there something I'm missing? Just so I understand.
the property was under contract, but the buyer couldn't secure financing, so it went back out.
Oh, okay. So what was this recently?
A couple of weeks ago.
Okay. But so the interest rate screwed it up, huh?
I'm not sure. They just let us know that they lost their funding and couldn't pursue.
Got it. So the home will be delivered vacant, I assume. The pictures on Zillow are accurate?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So the seller is an investor? They're just looking to cash out here and get the full 419?
They're investors that buy and sell properties. This is the property they purchased with, and now they're selling it.
Got it. So they're just trying to sell it to get their return. Understood. So if I understand, you've had it on the market, you had it under contract. Are you able to share what number you were in contract at or around? So I have an idea of maybe where I would be at. So I am looking at some comps here.
Around what the list price was prior to the price drop.
So
I can't give you the exact amount, but it was around the previous list price.
Got it. Okay. Well, what I want to do is I want to dig in, or no, not really dig in, but look at some of the market comps here and talk to my team and see if this could be something that may work for us. You know, as far as like cash, if you're looking at 419 as like the net price you're looking to take away, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to, give you that, being straight up front with you. My team, we're very careful with cash nowadays with the interest rates the way they are. So, based on, I guess, let's say I'm not able to say, let's say I'm not able to reach your price. Would your owner be open to say terms, meaning they seller finance me? Because that is something we are seeing.
Seller financing is not something that he will consider.
Is there a reason for that?
I don't know the reason. I just know the listing agent said that seller financing is not something that the seller's willing to entertain.
Okay. So they want cash, 100% cash at close. Were they ever presented an option to do the seller financing route? Or that leave off the table?
It's not just cash offers. It also, they go conventional FHA or VHA.
Mm-hmm. Got it. So there's a loan on the home?
Yeah, just seller financing is not an option.
Got it. So what happens if you don't sell the home at the price that you just brought it down to? They're just going to hold on to it and put a renter in?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it sounds like, they're not so desperate to sell. What I'll do is let me run some numbers on my end. I'll try and dig in and find out where I really am on the cash offer. So I want to really understand what the comps are telling me right now, because I'm seeing a bunch in the little market here that you're at. And what I'll do is, I'll follow up with you maybe on Monday and see kind of what, if I am really a good fit here.
Okay, not a problem. I know the seller is not likely to entertain offers that are less than asking.
Really? All right. So they need asking.
Yes, sir.
Got it. All right. Let me see where I'm at, and if anything, I don't want to waste your time. I will, if I'm near that asking rent price that you're looking for, I'll give you a call. But the only way I would be be able to reach that asking number, which seems to be close to retail based on what I'm looking at here, is for us to work out a terms deal, assuming there's no mortgage.
Okay, well, the house is, the seller does not own the property outright.
Mm-hmm. So, right, so there's debt on it.
So that's why seller financing isn't an option.
Right, so in that instance, what we would do is we would actually take over the payments on the mortgage. And then so I'll throw out a scenario, right? We did this with a homeowner in Dallas, Texas last month, where we actually took over their home, purchasing it at the price they were looking for. So for instance, here you're asking for $419. We purchased a home in Dallas, Texas for $450,000. And the way we were able to do that was by taking over the existing mortgage, which stayed in the seller's name. He started paying. We agreed to pay the mortgage payments, and then what we did with the remaining equity is we created a second note and we put it into second position, and we gave him a down payment on the home and paid and agreed to a payment structure to pay off the remaining equity. And then what that does, it allows us to come up to that price that the seller was looking for, because they were tired of being a landlord. It sounds like, here your client's an investor, so it's really up in the air kind of what works for them. But in this instance, right, title and deed would transfer over to us, and we would take on all those landlord responsibilities.
Okay, well, I can discuss with the seller, but he would need to see an offer to go over exactly what the terms are and determine from there.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess then let me call you back maybe on Monday or Tuesday. Is there a time that you're going to talk with your seller that makes sense for me to follow up with you, so you have it fresh in your mind as to kind of what the feedback was?
I'll reach out to the listing agent and get with the seller as soon as he can.
Right.
The listing agent is currently out of the country, so there's a time delay.
Okay.
But he will talk to the seller as soon as possible. That way, when you do call, we have some kind of answer for you.
Got it. And you don't know what the underlying debt is right now?
No.
Okay. All right. So then I guess maybe it makes sense for me to talk to the listing agent, right? Jordan, when he comes back. It seems like he may know more about the situation.
Yes, sir. He's got more information. Like I said, my understanding is the seller will not take less than asking, and he'll not consider seller financing or cash.
Okay.
Less than asking.
All right, I understand. Let me not waste any more of your time. Before I go, though, is there any other listings that I guess you and your partner Jordan are working in the market here? We are buyers. I'm sorry.
If you'd like, I can get you set up with one of our agents. They can help you with the search. We do have more listings. You can check out our website, themoreheadkeep.com, that does show everything that's currently listed on the MLS.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, what I'll do, I guess, then is I'll check that out and see what you have, and I'd be more than happy to speak with Jordan when he comes back. Is he coming back next week, or it sounds like he's away for vacation or something, right?
Yeah, he'll be out of the country for the month.
Okay, great. Well, yeah, just so you know, I am an investor, so we're looking for homes that don't need that much work per se, because we are trying to buy homes on terms, ideally in this type of market. But look, at the same time, we do fix and flip. So if you have any homes that you know of that are hard to sell, We will buy homes that need money to get put into it to then fix it up and get rented out. We are that type of buyer as well. So I don't know what type of inventory you're seeing, but we look at everything. Just the numbers have to make sense.
Okay. Well, like I said, what I can do is I can get you set up with one of our agents and they can help you.
Yeah, I guess what I can do, I believe I have Jordan's contact information. I can send him an email and just work that way.
Okay, not a problem.
All right, appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye. Wasn't a good one. I was shaky. Man.
Yeah, I don't know if you have energy, but you were rambling on that one.
Yeah, I have food in front of me, so like my mind was in like another place.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, definitely. I mean, few feedback on this one. Definitely. I mean, you can tell you're rambling. You're not very clear on what you.
Not really clear. Yeah.
So your focus is not there. When you pitch agents terms, like I think she repeated herself twice about a debt being in place. Right. So I think you missed that the first time she said it. But when you explain how you can take over that debt, you gotta pause right there. You cannot go into a rant after that. Right? Does that make sense? And just go hush. Let them ask something. Right? I've never heard of that. What are you talking about? Right? But does that make sense? Get a reaction out of them first before you move on into we put a second note.
Yeah.
About some too, and now you're talking about second notes. It's like, okay, whatever.
He was like, yeah, what are you talking about?
Right? It's like
Yeah.
they're already passed out. Right? So one information at a time, right? Remember, like Pace Morby always says, be a sniper, not a going, don't be like somebody with a rifle or something. Right? One bullet at a time. So here's the information. Hey, we can just how about if an investors could just come in, take over that debt, and then pay the seller's equity? Is that something you think they would be open to? And just go, shh, don't say nothing, right? Let them ask a question. How would that work? I've never heard of that. Then go into that third party. When you're done with the third party, guess what your next question should be?
How does that sound?
Does that make sense? And pause again, because you got to make sure they're following you. Right?
Yeah. I felt
just
I don't know why, and I had a brain clog, or what's it called, fog.
I can tell.
Yeah, and I was like, and I froze. I'm like, man, I'm not doing well. But let me just continue the call.
Right.
Let me pull up.
That's fine, right? I mean, it's still because that's how people learn, right? People learn on back calls. So great, but I can tell it's because of the food. So you fine? I would still definitely
I got one good lead today.
Yeah, I think the connection with Shub is bad. So you got one great lead.
Okay,
we got one great lead with Shub as well. Got one. I would say that one is a happy lead. We got two.
leads.
Yeah, we got two. So actually,
So the Alpine,
total
the first
three,
one. Yeah, so then the Edward one, the Senate LOI, that's what I got. The Alpine, the first one, the possible innovation, and Sarah with all those properties. Sarah, the one that we had, you jumped on?
The one that I spoke to?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was okay. Got it. Okay. All right, great guys. And then there might be a potential with the one that Anne spoke to because they're behind on their payment on that one. Right. So boom, there you go. All right, Shub, let's go. So David, you talked to 3 people or 4?
3.
3. Okay. So now 2 more with David, and then how much? Shub, you already spoke to 3, right? You got 1 more. And you got 5. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, is Taiwan?
Yes.
Hey, Taiwan, this is Show. We spoke about the property on Conway.
Yes.
Is it a good time to speak?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, were you able to speak with your seller?
At the moment, I can get in contact with him as well. Message you like me to or
Okay, yeah. We talked about potentially doing seller finance for another cash deal.
Oh, well, I did speak with him about seller finance. He said the only way he would go through with that if they already have a loan from the bank. He is not going to do a payoff.
Okay.
He'd rather get paid off and then, you're a buyer, assume the loan.
Okay, so he has a mortgage in place?
I'm sorry?
You said he has a mortgage in place?
No, he was saying he preferred that your buyer, I guess, go through the bank and get a loan from the bank and pay it that way. He's not willing to do seller finance on his own between him and the seller.
Right. Did he give any reason why?
Because he needs his money for other projects he's working on.
Okay. Yeah. So the buyer was actually me. Like I was actually interested.
Okay, he was transferring.
So yeah. How about if we take over the existing debt that he has?
What number are we talking?
So I mean, it really depends. Down payment depends on what he feels comfortable with, and any existing debt, like we could take it over. And your commission taken care of.
I just want to do the full payout. I'm just trying to do a full payout because I asked.
Okay.
I sent him the copy of the text you sent me
Right.
about the
Right. So do you know?
finance.
So do you know how much debt he has?
He has no debt. He's just trying to sell the house to, buy another house and keep the process going.
Right. Right. So like, I mean, we could give him enough money for the next property, but he needs someone like work with us.
Okay, well, I think his number was like 370, the lowest he can go.
Okay, 370 on cash.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So the property is on free and clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. And he has no interest in. Did he have a figure on like a down payment? Like if he was to like do some type of.
No, he's not trying to do in-house finance at all.
Oh, really? Damn. I mean, like that's the thing for us, man. Like, cause we have to go through a traditional method, right? That's gonna be expensive for us, and then us, our cash flowing, our numbers be much lower then.
All right, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. So what happened if no one gives him that number?
Then I might give you a call back and run it by him again. But I know as of yesterday when I relayed the message, he had declined.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What about yeah. So what about other offers? How they look? Like, did they come near it?
Yeah, he getting offers in it right now as we speak. Yes.
Okay. And those are pretty serious?
Yeah, they cash offers. I think he's working with one now for 370.
Okay. And do you know when they were planning to close?
They're trying to do a 30-day close.
So they're doing a 30-day close, cash at 370, and okay. What about this? Do they say they're gonna provide earnest money, no inspection, all that too?
Oh yeah, they was gonna provide earnest money, yes, no inspection, because it's as is.
All right. How about this? I'll follow up with you probably next week or a week after to see if anything changes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, I hope you make it. Yes.
I appreciate you.
Bye. You too. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that was nothing, right?
Yeah. I think your biggest issue is you have a hard time explaining what you're looking to accomplish.
Right.
Like the person is not clear on what are you looking to do, right? And because also you're not prepared, you don't know where you need to be cash. You cannot even test the waters to see, hey, would it even make sense? This is what I'm thinking cash. Would it even make sense for me to send it to you? Would you even present this to a seller? But you don't have the numbers handy, right? If you already spoke to this person before, you should have your numbers handy, ready to go. Right? So today should have been a day where you send in an LOI, bro. Proof of funds. Ready to go, right? Now it seems like it's on free and clear. Did you ask her what the seller would do if they don't sell?
Yeah, I said that. They just said they'll just keep on the market.
Just keep it on the market. Okay, so it sounds like they don't have a lot of motivation, right? Okay, so you can always ask the late. Hey, when you ask him about the seller finance option, what was his exact objection? Like, what didn't he like about it? Is it because he think that we're going to come in and give him maybe a low ball down payment? Because sometimes we do give big down payments. We just need to figure out what down payment would put a smile on his face. The reality is the number he's asking right now for this market is a little bit high as cash. That's why he's not selling. And then go back and forth, right? What is the lowest cash number you think he would take? 300. The problem here, you cannot have how do you call it? It's hard to have a clear conversation because you don't know where you need to be cash. If you knew, then you can have that conversation. If you say 300, then you know, oh, wow, okay, that's still for a homestead buyer, not an investor. An investor would probably be at, but you have to be ready with those numbers.
Right, I agree.
So when you talk, don't just follow up with people just to follow up. You gotta, your follow up gotta make sense.
Right.
All right. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%. They gotta have an ARV cash.
Ready to go. So that lady, that property, I think you talked to a few people today that normally you should come them and come up with the cash.
Right.
Ready to go. And then the next follow up, maybe tomorrow, call them, send in an LOI, bro. Have nothing to lose. And still say, hey, I'm still at the asking price on terms. The problem is with terms, I cannot. Anyway, we're gonna do it together, bro. But just get your numbers ready next time. That's
right.
Right.
That's
All
my
right.
homework. Get my number right.
Get your numbers ready. All right.
Let's practice comping together. You and me.
Boom, that would be dope. Yeah, you guys
game.
can have like a private Zoom and go comping, bro.
We gotta-
Definitely learn to use Privy, bro. Privy is better than your MLS. Way better. All right. So David, you
Let me throw this address in chat.
all right. When you go, then Anne can come up and make another call if she's still on.
So this looks like a new build. They just did another price. They did a price cut late September. So let me see what's up. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, this is Azusa.
Yes, hi. This is David from Tribe Home Buyers. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing well. I'm actually looking at one of your listings here. It looks like on Susquehanna Lane in Austin.
Yeah.
Just calling about that. I am a buyer and just wanted to see if this could be maybe a good fit for me and my team.
Absolutely. Are you an agent also?
I'm not in Texas. I'm licensed in another state that is nowhere near Texas, but I'm an investor. We are buying in Texas, and yep.
Are you in Austin to look at it, or how can I help you with it?
Right now, I guess the pictures somewhat do the justice as far as me understanding the condition. Just wanted to understand, I guess, there was a price cut, it looks like, on the 21st. So just wanted to hear from you what's going on.
So I don't have any offers. I'm very interested in one. I know you're not licensed here, but I'm happy to help you if you want to get yourself under contract for any reason. Besides that, he is one of my best contractors. I think the job I could go and take videos for you or FaceTime with you so you can see the condition, but it's a little bit smaller. It has a huge lot. And what else do you want to know? It's a really, really nice house, honestly.
So the pictures on Zillow make it seem like it's a new build?
It's a new remodel.
And you said the owner is a contractor?
So the owner is not a contractor, but he hired one of the best contractors that I always work with. I have multiple contractors in Austin that they do the remodel, and he's one of the best ones. I don't know how familiar you are with the walls and the detail in the contracting, but just like the surface of it, if you look, have given the walls on level 4 instead of being level 2.
Yeah, no, the inside job looks amazing. It looks really beautiful. So yeah, I'm looking at the pictures now. So as far as like the size of the home,
I'm sorry, I just noticed you called me. I was on meeting. How you
got
doing?
it. About 1,200 square feet. Amazing. So a little bit about kind of how we look at buying properties. We do cash, right? We buy cash as investors, so we're most likely not going to be paying retail. Anything, whatever the ARV is in a market, we'd probably be about 70% of that, because our goal would be to cash out within 12 months and, put the money into something else. When we cash out, the bank's going to lend us, usually about 70% to the value that they see the home as. So that's kind of how we would look at, say, any cash deal. On top of where the interest rates are, it makes it a bit tough to even go that route.
Okay, let me stop you right now. Send me an offer.
Okay, I was just gonna say, I can get you your price at $599 if you're able to.
Can you text me exactly what you have in mind and let me talk to my client and see what I can do?
Okay, I can text you. It's just seller finance. Or is that something you may be familiar with?
They're not gonna do seller finance.
Okay.
They have hard money loan.
Oh, that's off the table.
Okay.
Got it. All right. Let me see where I'm at cash, and anything, I'll give you a call back. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, parce que normalement c'est la active. Nous m'avons attendé. Linus, okay. On quattro nidio be jonnu ma. Quattro nidio be jonnu ma quattro information quattro nidio ka kono ndio. Got it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, all right. We do one note.
Even one dime is never gonna, come from me for them to even to get it one dime.
All amount no go jeru.
56,000.
Holy moly. Wow. Okay. Numa hono be wadi to numero ka ko email to me wadi. Okay. Okay. Yeah, me family. Right. Okay. Yeah, nous on andi stay da way belanda gol parce que franchement oya lahid mo andi DPG quoi. Donc stay da way belanda gol yobe forward and document jiding. Okay, I want them please, yeah. Parce que quand moi I jump to the in that on wali rama mana gol ko. Okay, I'll forward them. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, no, tawala nga dango lo. Ono ni. Yeah, mono debe deja tu manana uno dibe kono be ni mo ma board jo yalti ka office ko ma uno dika be lendi ko. Yeah, o email na be hande kono nota ka lendi parce que she negotiate that on the phone. Tu ma uno wete vala dundo ka dia na nunca me explica na mo. Ondara maybe she have a way of, at least guiding through it. Kasi kang go especially ma ko man na go linji ko. So no, but no, yeah, definitely. So there you go. No. Is anyone on the call? Mhm. Anyone on the call, guys?
I was on a call. I thought it was unmuted. That's my bad.
Okay. Oh, mira. Ya perdimos.
Shub, I was on a call and the lady started at the end started yelling, like not yelling, but was like, send me an offer. She was like so happy to hear me. She was like, oh my God, you're a buyer. And then I was like, but I'm like probably 70% of where you're at. And the minute I said that, she's like, wait, let me cut you off. You have an offer, send me it in like send it in writing. And then I was like, well, I can give you your price on terms, but she shot me down. Like, no, we're not interested in terms. And she's like, I gotta go. And that was the call.
What happens if they don't sell?
She rushed me off the phone. It's like,
oh,
yeah. All right, let me make a call. I'm gonna call this one. I gotta get my KPIs up. See that one? So the broker is an older. It's this lady. I'll try it. It's our mobile.
Hi, this is Virginia Coy with Coldwell Banker Realty. Just leave your number and I'll get back to you.
I'll get back to you. Try again.
This is Virginia.
Hey, Virginia, how are you? This is David with Tribe Home Buyers. Just calling about a home.
Hi.
It looks like you have something on the market on Strickland Drive.
Yeah, I do.
Just wanted to call about that and see if it could maybe be a good fit for my team. We are in the market looking in Austin. Have it here opened up on Zillow. So what can you tell me about it? As far as I see the price, it's $495.
Now, what is this about?
I'm a buyer in the market, just seeing if this could be a good fit for my team.
Oh, okay. What did you want to ask?
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm the details of the home. What's the story behind, why the person's looking to sell it, all that.
Oh, okay. So, the seller. Sorry, I'm in the middle of something. Just 1 second.
Oh, no worries.
Hold on, just 1 second. Okay.
Busy?
Yeah, just one second. Yeah.
It's Friday. It's expected. We're closing out for the week.
When you call it, it kind of messes it up. But let me just close it down. Okay, so he and his girlfriend have a. They're moving back to Virginia, just to get back to family. He had a house. It was contingent on this one selling, but that due date's already passed. So now he's just back to waiting for it to sell before they go look at another house. He has 3 roommates. He rents 5 rooms, but they are month to month.
Mm-hmm.
So and his rent, he doesn't charge him enough at all.
What is he getting?
They're different depending on the size. I have the rent roll. Let's see, $750, $650, and $600, I think. But that's way below, what we're getting in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And that's only the reason why he's selling it.
That's $2,000 in rent.
Yeah.
probably go up a little bit more than that. Also, let's see. The only thing it needs, the downstairs has been updated. It needs new carpet. That's what it needs. That's all it really needs. New carpet.
Downstairs, just need new carpet. Okay.
No, downstairs he put new laminate flooring and he updated the kitchen and made an island and the whole works. It's just upstairs carpet in the loft. The bedrooms upstairs need carpet. The whole upstairs needs carpet.
Got it. Okay.
I'm trying to think of what else there is. It's I don't know if you know this neighborhood, but I mean, I just live down the street and it's a great neighborhood. People are asking, to do short-term rentals, but Austin's no longer giving out short-term rentals this year. They've reached their max. So we've had a couple of investors want it, but they want it for, short-term rentals.
Yeah, that's one of our business models. I'm sorry, something we do in our entire business model of short-term rentals.
Yeah. So in Austin, you can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're up. They only get so many out a year, and they're not getting any more out this year because we checked into it.
Right. Okay. And I take it the pictures on Zillow are accurate? I'm looking at the.
No, I haven't looked at Zillow because I just go back and look. I'm sorry, hold on just a minute. Let me look at Zillow and make sure that they got the. Yeah, we got brand new photos, but let's just make sure that it's.
It looks very clean. It doesn't really need.
It's really nice. Yeah.
Doesn't need that much at all.
No, just the carpet's the only thing it needs.
Okay.
Let me look at it right quick because I do want to make sure that's the right one.
And so I'm looking at this. It's been on the market almost 2 months. And you had, I guess, no real offers on the table?
Well, yeah, we've had offers, but they're from investors, and yeah, those are active. Yeah, those are active. Yeah, they're from investors, so they're putting out, things like 420 instead of 495.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to sell it. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm an investor too, so that's why I wanted to hit. Like, when it comes to cash, I'm probably not going to be hitting the number you're looking for. But if, let's say, you don't sell at that 495, and he just holds on to it, and then he realizes he doesn't need to sell because he said he's moving to Virginia, I would be able to buy it at that price on terms, which is what we're doing with homeowners or sellers in all of Texas. Well, most of the major cities we're looking at, Dallas particularly, but Austin, we are buying homes on seller finance.
How does that work?
Sure. So, is there a mortgage?
Yes.
Okay. So there's 3 parts to it. We wanted to, first of all, if this transaction was to be something your seller is open to, we want to make sure you're taken care of, right? So your commission will be baked into the deal. So the mortgage, right? That's the first part of the equation when it comes to it. We would take over the mortgage and we start making payments on behalf of the seller. It would stay in their name. It would be so the sale will be subject to the existing mortgage staying in place. With the remaining equity, what we would do is we would give a down payment to the seller, and we would then pay a monthly payment that, say, your seller wants over a specific time period. So we're essentially creating a new note. And what we're doing here is we've done this in Dallas, we've done this in Austin before, and this is a way that we're able to get that seller their price, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah.
Is there anything that you have a question about there, or is that something you understand?
No, I really have never done that. I'm not sure what you're really saying. So you take over the mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
And then what?
And then the remaining equity,
Mm-hmm.
we'd create a new loan. a new note, and we make a down payment, 10% of whatever the value of the home is. So you're asking, I'm just giving you a number, right? So ideally we'd probably be like 5 to 10% of the value. So $495, give you a 10% down payment, and we make a monthly payment for the remaining equity, because there's a mortgage in place.
Mhm.
So let's say over 10 years, we would pay that remaining equity off.
Okay.
Is there a specific item there that makes sense to you?
I mean, I don't understand why the seller would do that.
Well, I'll tell you why. It's a way they can sell their home at $495.
Mhm.
If nobody is going to buy the home at $495, right? I'm sure a homestead buyer, they're the ones that would be most likely to pay that. If you're not able to find one, investors, like you said, are going to be coming in $420, $400, even maybe less. So it's a way to help a person like your client from saying, getting out of that landlord seat and moving into what he's like to say, the bank. And they can sit back. All the landlord calls at 1 a.m. to do maintenance work, that's no longer.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I could talk to him about it.
Yeah, to see if I guess to say, would you be open to seller finance, right? It's a type of transaction that's been around for a while.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll check on it. I'm gonna have to do some more research on it though.
Okay, yeah, let me know if there's anything I can do to kind of help you understand it better over the phone. I mean, maybe what I'll do is on my end, I'll look at some comps and see where I am really on a cash offer, but I'm probably going to be where some of those other offers are at. You said like 420. I'm probably, to be honest, I think I may be a bit lower than that, but I'll take a look. But again, at the 495 price, I'd be able to get that to you if we can get creative. And again, I will do my best to take care of your commission.
Got it. Okay. Well, let me just talk to him about it, I guess, and see if he would be interested in that. I'm gonna have to give him more information than that, though. So I'm gonna have to do my research.
Okay. Well, the structure would be called subject to, and then it would also be a seller financing as well. So it'd be both of them.
Okay. All right.
So in case you want to look it up on the internet.
Okay. I will definitely.
But
and let me just look at it, and so I can explain it to him, and because I just don't know enough about it.
that's fine. Let me ask you this. I see there was a price reduction. Is there a reason for that?
Well, basically, there were a lot of price reductions that week, and the same floor plan, same exact house down a couple of streets over was at 525, and then we saw a lot of price reductions in the neighborhood, and the other one went down to 495, and so we were kind of competing with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just had a lot of price reductions.
Yeah.
In that area, because nothing's moving. So.
Is there a reason why you think nothing is moving?
Today's market, buyers don't want to pay interest rate. They don't understand the interest rate. They don't understand the value of buying now. All those things.
Yeah,
It's not the house. It's not the house. It's the market.
And would you say most sellers are they understanding of that?
Yeah, and they've been working pretty well about price reduction.
Mm-hmm. Right. I guess it just comes down to the level of motivation these sellers have, right?
Right, and the other one, like I said, just down the street, the guy that put the offer in on this house turned around and got the other person down to a ridiculous amount because they were desperate to sell. So he purchased that one instead of this one. So we weren't going to come down because he would lose. He has to have so much amount of money in order to move forward in Virginia.
Right. So it sounds like you did say your seller here. I'm assuming he's smart, understands the economy, where interest rates are. But you also said that if anything, he's just going to hold on to it, put a renter in.
Yeah.
Did I hear that right? Okay.
And then eventually, hopefully, it sells, is what he says. And he said he just has to wait for that because he's not going to decrease it anymore because that's how much money he has to have to move forward in Virginia.
Right. Okay.
So
Understand.
that's kind of the story.
So yeah, before I let you go, just again, feel free to look up seller finance and subject to. You could, it's spelled like subject, like you know, going to class and I'm studying a certain subject in school, and the subject to is TO. There's a lot of information on it, but again, I would love to have a follow up with you maybe on Monday. I guess you may talk to your client on over the weekend, see what he says.
Sure, that'd be good.
And then as far as like before I head on to my weekend, do you have any other properties you're looking to offload? And
Yeah, I have another listing, and they're the same way. The house is paid off. It's in a trust. It's sitting there, and they don't care for it to move. So everybody's just like sitting there going, "Okay, we'll just wait till somebody decides to buy it." So
what's the address on that one?
2003 Idlewild, IDLEWILDE, Run Drive, 78744. And that's also a really nice house too.
Yeah, I see it. Interesting. Okay, so this one looks like it may need a little bit of work, but it looks clean though. It looks clean. You know, there's carpeting.
Well, I mean, it's clean. You know, he cleaned everything, the carpet, everything. It needs probably a white coat of paint, but he wasn't going to invest any money, you know, in doing anything like that.
Right.
Kitchen's a little bit smaller than a couple of people that saw it wanted. So, you know.
So you're getting activity on this one?
That one I'm getting more activity on because it's priced really well for that neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. And you said it's in a trust.
No, the first one is.
First one is.
Oh, Idlewild. Yes, Idlewild is in a trust. Yes.
Idlewild.
And
yeah.
they have all agreed that they can sit there until we get 425 for it.
So they have no.
I'm kind of lost here. I mean, that's what they're saying. We don't care. So I'm like, okay.
Got it. So it seems like this is a totally different homeowner. There's no real motivation. They're just putting it on the market to get the cash and move on.
Yep.
Got
They've
it.
already moved on. All 3 of the kids have moved on. It's just sitting there. So.
Yeah, I don't think that would be a good fit for an investor. Like we're probably not going to be paying. This is definitely retail. I'm just taking a quick look at it. I'm not going to be paying $425. But again, I'd be able to make that work on terms. You said this is fully paid off.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can seller finance me, and I can get you that price tomorrow.
Okay, well, just give me a call back Monday, and I'll look everything up that I need to get comfortable with, and then I can present it to them.
Yep, I appreciate it. Appreciate your time.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.
She was sweet.
She's sweet old lady, yeah. Thing is like, I don't want to confuse her more. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I got to be careful with people like that because I'm still learning my pitch on terms. There, but I can be better.
Boom. So how many leads today?
That's 5.
5.
I think I got to jump off, but
you guys keep the track of where you left off with all of them to move
Uh,
with the report.
Wait, for the Alpine one, the first one I called, what do I need to do with that one?
Which one?
You remember? The first one I called, the novation, possible novation, no best
Yeah.
activity.
Yeah, is to find out where do you need to be on cash,
Okay.
and then on the follow up you can go both cash,
Mhm.
novation, you know, or whatnot. But again, like you definitely need to hop on a private Zoom to comp with David.
All right.
But we can. I don't know what time tomorrow are you making your calls.
Don't matter.
Okay,
Private
so tomorrow we can. So you guys can tell, right? If you truly want to be effective during the day and talk to a lot of people and hit KPIs, you gotta start the calls earlier because otherwise you don't get to talk to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So the time is what 6:34 now,
Yeah.
right? That's why some people they start the calls from like 10:30. They're already like boom, 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 boom all day long. Because just think about it. Most calls take long. Look, you know what I mean? Anyway, this was dope, guys. Let me see.
Let's get it, man.
And did you learn anything today? I think she's still on here.
Yes, definitely.
No.
Thank you.
So we'll do this again,
Got some
guys.
notes
This
in.
was dope.
So I got an email back from,
Nice.
I think it's the one I called, but there's no name nor nothing. So I emailed them back, asked them, I would love to know who I'm emailing with and what property it regards to. So just like you said, for them to be specific.
Yeah, that's a weird list. I mean, that's a weird brokerage.
That's
Right there.
really weird because, yeah,
Yeah, they're weird. Okay, keep me posted on that. I think you're in contact with my brother anyway, so you can push it and have
yeah,
them
yeah.
once you get all the information. If you need any help from us, let us know. We'll jump on. And yeah, guys, this was fun. Again, guys, this
Yeah,
was
okay.
the bold effects. What's up, David? Oh, I thought you were raising your hand.
This is not. This is.
So we've been bold on here.
We
Okay,
have to.
guys. Getting better 1% every single day. And this is what it's about. This is the right market if you want to go after agents, to be honest. But obviously, try to talk to more than 10 a day. You gotta start those calls early. There you go. Now I have a face on the name.
Yeah, I was thinking that's rude. Not showing your
Right?
face on the
Very.
first day.
I didn't want to say it, but since you said it, great. All right, so
I
guys,
felt it. I felt it.
if you love this, please share. Leave a comment, leave a question. I'll go back on my YouTube channel, answer any questions you have. We'll be having these once a week. All right, guys.
Okay.
Peace out, guys. This is how we go out. 3, boom, 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 3 times. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, guys.
1, 2,
Boom,
3.
boom, boom.
Get it,
You
1, 2,
gotta
3.
do it 3 times.
No, say 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
Give me some energy. All right, guys. That's the new anthem, in case you don't know.
Let's go.
All right, guys. Peace out. This was fun. All right.
Bye bye.